The game has launched, but unfortunately, my XS overlay is a little broken. I'm using the Steam VR overlay thing right now, so I'm gonna have to relaunch. Where's the exit button? I'm gonna have to relaunch so that I can relaunch XS overlay. One moment, please, because it's gonna quit my current VR application anyway. It's easier to just exit VRC now, so that I don't have to deal with XS overlay trying to end it and then failing and then messing everything up. So we're just gonna launch XS overlay. There we go. Now it's loaded properly. Then I'll just recenter myself. 3, 2, 1. Beat Saber. Sorry, why did I say Beat Saber? VR chat. Launch. And if that doesn't want to launch, then I'll just launch it from here. Oh, shut up. What do you mean only one instance of the game can be running at a time? One sec. VR chat next up. Perfect. There we go. Now it's working. It is initializing. Perfect. This might take a sec. I apologize. Oh, never mind. It's already loading. That was decent. Drop frames 25. Wait a minute. I think I know what's going on here. Shit. Yep, I'm on Wi-Fi. Damn it! This has happened like multiple times now. Alright. I'm going to connect that. It says no internet. The minute that it tells me that it has an internet connection, I'm going to disconnect from the Wi-Fi. Because that was not intentional. Not planned. I want my stable Ethernet connection. There we go, and disconnect. Perfect. OBS might drop out for a second here, but overall it should be fine. Is my XS overlay broken? No, it's not. It's fine. Alright, OBS will be back in a second. I apologize for that. Attempting to reconnect. Oh, Robert's on. Let's join Robert. Wait, has it not reconnected yet? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, what was that about? Connection to VR chat timed out. Oh wait, never mind, it reconnected. Okay. The game reconnected. Let's go. Perfect. Things are existing. Oh, hi, Robert.
Little.
Hi,
Hi, Beans.
how's it going?
Hello.
Pretty good. How are you?
Doing all right. Talking about our cultures and how we exchange affections to one another.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
hmm Like in my culture, doing a German suplex means I love you.
A what?
The German suplex.
What's a
Yeah, I don't
German
know what it is.
suplex?
He lied about us telling affection stuff. He's just talking about German suplexing Scotty.
I see. That's really interesting,
German
Robert.
suplex basically, it's like that move where they take someone from behind
Mhm.
and you like flip them over and
Mhm.
like they like
Upside down.
they
Okay.
headbutt into the ground.
Oh, that thing. I didn't know that's what it was called.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So
Funny way
Yeah,
of
because
showing
you're hugging
affection.
your homie.
Yeah.
You're hugging your homie from behind.
Yeah, I guess, to a
Ooh.
certain extent.
yeah,
But I feel like the novelty kind of wears off, once you're flipped over.
Once your head's split open and you're bleeding all over the floor, kind of
Yeah.
loses that
It's
effect.
just downhill from there.
Listen, if I'm not bleeding, don't feel particularly loved at all. Okay.
Man, I feel
That's
really
an
loved
interesting
once a
one.
month.
Yeah, if I don't have day damage, I'm afraid that we don't mean much to each other.
Robert, it's okay. You have all the Dane Bramage you need.
Yes, you're quite obviously very brain damaged, Robert. It's okay. All of us are. That's what VR chat is. They say it's a social platform, but it's really for the brain damage. Again.
The
Yeah,
Dane Bramage.
it really
The
is.
Dane Bramage. The Drain Bramage.
No one on this game
I didn't
is
do that on purpose.
mentally normal.
Yeah, someone at a Taco Bell questioned me about my gender and then brought me into the bathroom and asked if I could do a gluck gluck.
What? Really?
Yeah.
Could you a Gluck Gluck 9000?
No.
I would have if they weren't being so mean before.
Oh, rip.
Giratina.
Hmm?
I was asking this question to Beans earlier. Where
Yeah?
would you want to go someday? Besides hell.
Someday? Yeah, no, that's a guarantee. Other than that, though, I'm not sure. I'm not, like, much of the traveling type. I've been to a couple places in South and Central America, so that's probably off the list. Like, they're great, but I've already been there. So, it's not, it wasn't, yeah. I don't know. And I'm not terribly outdoorsy either. So, like, going to another place for, like, the landscape, meh. I don't know. I think if I'd have to pick something, I've never been to Europe. I've never been outside the Americas. So, that might be interesting, but Europe's, like, mildly boring to me. So perhaps somewhere, like, Southeast Asia, if I was just talking in terms of, like, intrigue, but also
Japan.
possibly no, not Japan. I hate the over-appropriation of Japanese culture in modern pop culture, and I think it's really stupid and needs to stop. I'd probably pick, like I said, somewhere in Southeast Asia, not Japan. Although I think Taiwan would be interesting because I'm interested in
Philippines.
computers and they have a lot of chip fads and stuff in Taiwan, and a lot of the tech companies are based in Taiwan, so that'd be really cool. Philippines, maybe actually. It depends. It depends on whether said country actively has a dictator at the time of travel. But I'm not sure.
Europe's too boring. You could spice it up.
Hmm? How? Elaborate.
Go to India. Go to India, of course.
bombs.
Get lots of spices in India.
India's not a bad idea. India would be interesting. They have like a lot of trains.
Pipe.
I enjoy trains. Pipe bombs are fun.
Yeah.
Okay. FBI? FBI, you there? Can you hear this?
Oh, they're not watching. They're not watching. You remember Tim? Have you met Tim?
No.
Don't remember. It's been a while.
The guy that talked about putting a pipe bomb in Joe Biden's mailbox?
Bruh.
If the FBI was watching, he'd be gone.
He's dead.
Bruh.
But no, it was obviously a joke.
Yeah.
Clearly.
Yep, this is
Anyways,
I'm just-
yeah.
Anyways. But yeah, I'm not much of a traveling type. I like being at home where I have a stable internet connection and, you know,
Mhm.
familiar place.
I would go to Japan
Okay.
because of the cafes there.
Definitely.
Mm.
Cafes
There's
are
actually some
epic.
really nice cafes.
Oh yeah, food.
And then they also, Japan also
Epic.
very popular technology as well. They had some. I
Oh,
heard they had
definitely.
some neat stuff.
They're
that we
really
don't have.
cool.
I wish we did.
Unfortunately, they fell off a little bit after like the 80s and 90s when a bunch of stuff switched to China, but they're still the home of Sony. Can't forget that. Sony's pretty based. They have a bunch of other really cool stuff. Definitely.
Mm.
They got the Pokemon Center.
Oh yeah.
Oh yes.
And there
Pokemon
used to be
centers.
the one in New York, and then they changed
They
it,
did.
and that was sad. But so now the only one's in Japan.
Wait, it's not there anymore.
The one in New York isn't the Pokemon Center anymore. It's still there, but it's just Nintendo themed now. It's not the Pokemon Center.
Oh, yeah. No, I okay. I thought they removed the Pokemon part.
Yeah.
Like pretty much.
I'm
like,
Goro,
half the second floor
hi.
is Pokemon, and I've been there like a few
I
times.
stopped by here. We're talking about loving me or ending someone in gesture of affection. Yes, you did,
Some cool
Kitsune.
Pokemon plushies.
Yo.
I'm glad I don't live in New York City, or else I would have no money because I would spend it all on Pokemon plushies.
Oh yeah. Well, you'd have no money because you'd spend it all on rent. But other than that, true.
Well, yeah. Well, if I'm a kid, then I'm not paying for rent.
Why not?
If I was like born there.
Oh yeah, like growing up
not.
there. That's only in like cities. True. But hey,
And
I'm
one
Goro.
other
Hey,
thing
Kitsune.
is,
Nice to see
I
y'all
believe
again.
Beans, I talked about this before too, but cat cafes.
Like
I don't think we did talk about
Yes.
with actual cats in them. Interesting.
Yes.
There's a cat cafe in my area.
There's probably one in this area. I don't know. I'd have to check. But like, let's face it. It's the LA area. There's bound to be at least one.
Oh god, there's definitely multiple.
You know, these cat ladies could make it crazy cat ladies could make it business. You know,
Oh,
and still
easily.
keep their cats and earn an income.
I get to see my cat for the first time in like I don't know, a few weeks I think.
Oh, nice.
Oh dude, it's gonna be so good.
You think they'll remember you?
Of course.
Oh yeah,
How you
there are
know?
a bunch.
Because I've already left for a few weeks, come back, and they seem to remember me.
Oh, nice.
Oh, okay.
Very epic. My cat's just like not been around recently. I don't know. Although he just likes my mom more anyways. So
Because you're a tyrant, Garatina. You're a tyrant.
no,
You're a
I'm not. It's just that like I keep the door to my room closed most of the time because like you know doing things and also like
Hey,
mass
I don't
chaos.
need to know what you do when your doors are closed, Garatina. You're underage. I don't need to know this shit. Come on
No,
now.
I mean like
Come on.
actively do it.
Disgusting.
What I mean is having
Wow.
my door closed
Wow, I don't
because if
need
my
to know
parents
what you
heard
need
me
to
talking
actively
about
do
pipe
something in
bombs
your
with
room. I don't
people
need to
on
know
the
anything,
internet,
okay?
they would probably be
Okay,
very
Garatina,
concerned.
Yeah, chill. Alright, you're going to send me to jail.
Robert.
You're going to send me to jail, man. You need
Robert.
to chill.
Robert,
Alright?
Robert,
I swear to God.
Robert. If my parents heard me talking about pipe bombs, they'd be very
Is
I have
that
the door
a
closed for a
euphemism for
reason.
something? I swear to God, Guaranteed.
No,
I
like a
swear to
$20
God.
pipe bomb
Oh my God, Guaranteed. I don't
that
need
one
to know
might put in some.
how you do this shit in your private time. I don't need to know this.
Oh
You're
my.
underage, Guaranteed. I don't want to go to jail.
Anyways, speaking of bombs, oh my god, recently someone from my school made, you know, the iceberg chart website. They made an iceberg for our school. And you can
Wait, what's an
suggest
iceberg
anything.
chart?
You know, like the iceberg charts where it's like a photo of an iceberg and then there are different tiers. Like you can make one on any topic. And it's like different tiers of information about said topic that range from like everybody knows to like the deep dark secrets.
Sounds like a bad idea.
Oh no, it's really funny. It's very funny. Let me find it actually. I have it. It was emailed to me. And a lot of these are true. There are a lot of funny, silly things about this school that I didn't even know until now. But some of them are real.
Bathroom stall.
The one bathroom stall? I don't know if there's the one bathroom stall, but there's the secret closet inside the gender-neutral restroom, and then there's the attic inside that secret closet.
So is it closet in a closet?
Yeah, well, it's an attic inside a closet. So there's a closet, and on the door of the closet it says "caution something something chemicals," and then inside that closet there's like a pull-down ladder to the attic.
Ah.
Yeah. But yeah, there's a bunch of stuff, and I didn't. Yeah.
Hey, is there one illegal thing that you want to get away with if you can only do it once? What would it be?
There are very few illegal things that I would want to do. I can't think of any off the top of my head. Like most laws, I'm like, seems legit, you know?
Well, let's say they don't apply to you for this one crime. What would it be?
I don't know. Like I can't think of any laws that are actively annoying to me at all. There's like
It doesn't have to be annoying. It could just be something you're like, oh yeah, like you know it's morally wrong, but you want to do it at least once.
I don't really have much like that. What about you?
Come on, be chaotic.
It could be like kidnapping Paris Hilton or
No, I would not do that.
Bomb the U.S. Or,
no, I would not do that either.
Invade Canada.
Bomb Europe.
No, not. Canada's actually not terrible. I'm good. Something that I would do, I don't know. I legitimately like cannot actively think of anything. It's not.
Come on, you're saying you don't want to steal all of the Pokemon cards at Target?
No, because you know what Target does. They
What?
track all of your stuff. They track how much money in items you've stolen, and then they wait until it increases from like a minor offense into a larger offense that will get you like, you know, I don't know, and then they charge you, and then they come after you. So don't steal from Target. Other places though, sure.
Too late.
Maybe Walmart. Maybe
Anyway,
Walmart,
but we're saying this is legal.
Yeah.
And you'll get away with it.
Yeah.
I guess, but I don't know. I have Pokemon cards. I got the stuff that I want. The newer generations make me depressed, so I don't look into them. So I don't know. I'm pretty vibing right now. Like there isn't much. Hey boss. Yeah, I don't know. Not much. Like everything that I could think of that I would want to do that might be illegal, there are other ways to do it that aren't illegal.
You know what I would do?
Hmm?
I would go to Japan.
I don't think that's illegal.
illegally.
Why though? Do you not have a valid U.S.
I
passport?
just won't have a passport. I just won't have a passport.
But it's really easy to get a passport, and it's like not that expensive.
But it's so much trouble though. So much trouble. To wait a long time. I just want to go to Japan.
No, you just set and forget. You have to plan your trips anyways.
It's one less
No,
thing
I just
to
like
plan,
nope.
one
I'll
less thing
just
you have
not
to
pay for. I just go on a plane. Just go on a plane. Go to Japan. Not get caught.
Mm,
I
I
duct tape
guess.
myself to the bottom of the airplane so I don't have to pay for a ticket.
Big brain. Duct tape, best.
You know you probably run
Been to
out
the
of
Cat and Dog
oxygen.
Cafe in
Freeze
Tokyo and
death,
Osaka,
right?
if that counts. Okay.
Win-win.
There's a cat cafe and then want to see what you have to try there? Gotcha.
Okay.
I'd rather have it on my conscience? Yeah, same. We spin.
Or I would pull a heist on an armored truck
On a what truck?
and not take any money on an armored truck.
Ah, okay. Easy disconnect.
You'll just have
And
the
not
cops
take any
follow you,
money.
they open it and there's nothing.
Well, it depends on
in
what's inside the truck.
No. I would just like pull a heist, open the doors, threaten the security guards, and just run away.
Just for the sake of chaos?
No, just threaten and then run away. That's it.
So you just want to threaten people.
Yeah. Wow, you
Come on,
really are
do
just
that
like...
over the internet like a normal person.
Yeah, honestly, Robert, it's easy. All you need is an internet connection.
Here, come on, threaten me right now. Do it. Come on. You know my address, so it's even more scary.
Wait,
Ugh.
Well, it's a school. It's a school. Doesn't count.
Yeah, also because I'm not gonna
and
be
someone in
there.
a labor daylight, but they actually took
Yes.
stuff? Ah.
So actually, I don't know, man.
Beans.
Yep.
Beans.
Yes.
Your toes small.
That's an insult, not a threat.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll steal your hopes and dreams.
Not much to steal.
I'll steal what's left. Am I doing it right?
No.
Am I doing it right?
Come on, just threaten to kill me like a normal person.
I'll drive you
I feel like
to
Leroy Jenkins,
McDonald's
yeah.
and make you order for me, but not tell you what I want.
That is
Damn.
actually horrible. That's awful.
Robert,
No, I have
that's
social
that's
anxiety.
literally terrible. Did you ever think of such a thing?
Oh, fuck you, you're getting a Happy Meal.
Damn. Interesting.
So, Garatina,
Yeah?
what have you been up to?
Okay, there are a couple things. There are a couple things actually. And one thing that I wanted to briefly ask you about. But a couple things.
No.
One, what? What do you mean no? Okay, that's fine. I can just ask someone else. But the first thing is that I had a big brain moment and I realized, so you know it's like Slime VR, right? Where you can build your own trackers.
Yes.
I realized my parents
Mhm.
are much more likely to fund my quest for full body tracking if I write it off as an educational electronics project. Because you can build them yourself.
Oh.
You do the soldering, you flash the firmware or whatever. So hopefully I'll be getting those come Christmas time. I've already printed the cases on the school's resin printer. They're looking pretty good. Still like a little bit sticky, which is really annoying, but oh well, what can you do? But it's going well. School ends like next week, which is pretty epic.
Oh, just
What?
like beans.
Yeah.
No, mine is tomorrow.
Ah.
Oh, it ends tomorrow.
Okay. I mean, that makes sense. Technically, the last official day was today. The last like academic day was today. But then after that, we have, because like my school doesn't do finals or anything. Instead of final tests, you do final presentations. So you do like a big presentation, and so the next week, like the next couple, so tomorrow is like planning day for that stuff, and then Friday and the beginning of next week are the presentations. So there isn't technically school, but I still have to go in to present, so I'm still counting it.
Mm.
But yeah. Oh, other than. Oh wait, never mind. You said I couldn't. Never mind. But other than that, I don't know. Not a whole
Wait,
lot
what were you
happened.
gonna say? What were you gonna say?
Okay. So I was going to say I was gonna ask because I know that you're like this is not an insult or anything. I know that you're a little bit older, and so you may have grown up with these. I found a CRT on the side of the road recently. Well, I didn't find it actually.
A CRT?
Yeah. So this was the
Oh.
interesting thing. My friend found it, and like no shade to him, he's really nice and really epic, but he's like what, like 5 feet tall, maybe 5'1" at best. And he carried this giant ass thing fucking to school, apparently. I don't know how. I mean, he's relatively strong, but still, it's like literally like half the size of him, a bit less, but still, like that was insane. But so essentially, I was like, damn, this is really cool. I'm gonna bring my Xbox, and we're gonna play fucking Xbox games on the television, and that was fun. And then they yelled at us to get out of the art room, and then we moved it into the other room, and then the other teacher was like, I didn't notice that this was here, even though it had been there for like 2 days already. And she was like, get it out. Get it out. So we had to like move it somewhere. And so essentially, after shifting classrooms a couple times, we realized that nothing was gonna happen to this if one of us didn't take it home. So I asked my friend, I was like, hey, can I take it home? I feel like they're gonna like throw it away or some shit if we don't. And he was like, oh, okay, sure. So now I have it. And now it's right over there, and it's really cool and it's epic because it's a Sony, and like Sony TVs are actually pretty based. But the thing is, well, two things. I don't know if you know much about like CRTs or whatever, but two things is one.
Listen.
Hmm?
I was born in the darkness. Okay, I was born in the darkness. He merely adopted it. All right.
The darkness? What do you mean the darkness?
Well, you never watched Batman?
Yeah, no, actually.
It's a line from Batman.
Ah, okay.
It's like,
Makes sense.
yes, I was molded by it.
I see.
I was already a man before I seen the light.
Interesting. Sounds edgy.
Wow, he's edgy.
Yeah. Funny, silly Batman moment.
Go ahead. What are you gonna say?
Yeah, I was gonna say, two minor things. One is when it turns on, like obviously there's the hub of the tube, and that makes sense. Like I know that. I know that's how they work. But when it first turns on, like right after you press the power button, it makes a little like crackling pop sound. I don't know. The best way I can describe it is crispy, and it does that when you turn it off too,
I know what
which
you're talking about.
is worrying. Like, is that supposed to happen?
It's normal. It's actually extremely normal.
Okay. Big brain. And then
Yeah.
the other thing too is the day that it was brought in, it was raining. Should I be worried?
Wait, did you already plug it in?
Yeah, I plugged it in. It seems to work fine, but I'm worried that it might have some kind of internal damage.
Wait, did you plug it in and then turn it on after you brought it inside?
Yeah. Not right after. Like
okay.
a day after.
Okay. So when anything like that happens, you have to wait for at least 24 to 48 hours.
Yeah, you let it dry
so that
and then
whatever moisture inside it dries out, yes. Now,
alright, boss, have a good evening.
If it's working fine,
Yeah.
cool, right?
Seems to be.
If you smell something fishy, unplug it and open the windows, and then after you're gonna want to throw it away, all right?
Yeah. Honestly, if that happens, I'll probably just sell it to some idiot and get some money off of it. Anyways, but yeah, I've legitimately never used a CRT before this, so it's really cool.
Mhm.
And also, it has like actually
So-
surprisingly nice built-in speakers.
So when did you get it in?
Like, so it was. Oh god, I'm having brain cell issues. It was probably like, I think we found it on like Monday or Tuesday. I took it home. No, wait a damn minute. It either sat there over the weekend or something like that because I brought it home yesterday. That was also the day that we tested it. And then the day before that was when I realized that it existed and plugged it in. So it was either brought in on Monday or the week before that. But
Okay.
relatively recently.
So
I had a big Sony
what are you gonna
CRT in
do
my
with that?
living
You
room, pretty
get
rad.
Elgato so you can stream it?
Actually, legitimately, I'm looking for an AV capture card or an AV to HDMI converter because I want to play my OG Xbox games on stream, but I legitimately can't because the OG Xbox emulator for PC is like not amazing, especially with some of the games that I want to play. And sure, some of them have PS2 ports, but a lot of the time the PlayStation 2 ports just aren't as good, which is annoying. So it's nice to play on like original hardware if I have it. So I'd love to stream that, but mainly
Mhm.
just for game stuff. And also I thought I wanted to save it anyways because especially because it's a Sony, it actually has like decent value. Like I looked it up. Now these aren't the prices that they're selling for necessarily because price charting doesn't have any results for the model number. But I've seen listings of them
Mhm.
for anywhere from $150 to $200, depending on condition. But that's not terrible. So like if I really don't end up using it, could possibly sell it, or at worst just part it out for projects and stuff.
I don't think it's gonna be a good idea to sell it off for parts because you'll have trash afterwards. You'll just sell it whole for
Oh yeah, no,
parts.
not sell it for parts. Sell it whole as a unit. I mean, like part it out
Yeah,
in terms of like
exactly.
for personal use. If you know.
Mhm. Exactly.
But yeah, we'll see. And that, oh my god, that's my other predicament. Is that like my phone has been breaking even more recently. The battery's obviously gotten worse, but I dropped it again, and there's another crack. Um, it hit like right on the
Are you
corner
just
where
breaking it on purpose these days?
No, I legitimately didn't. It was in my jacket pocket instead of my pants pocket, and so it fell out. Like, because you know how like the jacket pockets are, where they're like kind of like more sideways, like things kind of fall out easier. I forgot I had it in my jacket pocket, and I was like fast walking, and it fell out face down onto some stone, and it's not terrible, but it's cracked more, and it's really on its last legs. The thing is, Back Market has a Motorola Edge S for $180, and that's like it is currently about 1 year old, coming on 2 years old, but it's a flagship, meaning it has like a flagship chipset. It has a good screen, a good battery. It has I believe it has a headphone jack, but it has a micro SD card slot. So like almost everything I want in a phone. And I love Motorola phones. They're actually like surprisingly good. So I don't know, because if I sold that monitor, I might be able to get a new phone, but I don't know if it's worth it.
Did I tell you that I got a new phone?
Oh, really? What'd you get?
I got the Galaxy Galaxy S20.
Okay.
Hold on.
FE?
Galaxy S20 something. I got the Galaxy S20 Ultra 5G.
Ultra 5G. Wait a minute. Let me look that up. The S20, I forget what it was. I believe some of the S20s were the last ones to not have massive skill issues. That might have actually been a good purchase. One sec. Where's GSM Arena?
It is also the last flagship phone from Samsung that has SD card slot.
Oh, perfect. Then you got the good one. My bad. That's what I was gonna say because I know
And
yeah.
and guess how much I bought this for?
How much?
Take a guess.
1 sec. So which model did you say exactly?
It's the S20 Ultra 5G.
Okay, let me just go look this up really quick. I'm making an informed guess. 1 moment. It's not
That's
cheating.
fair. No, it's fair.
Alright, 1 sec. I was actually looking at some of the S20s because they have the S20, they have the S20, back market also has an S20, FE 5G for, like, surprisingly good prices, but it's, like, the same chipset as the Motorola, but more expensive because it's Samsung, and people care about Samsungs more. Okay, I'm gonna guess you got it for about $200 to $300, maybe $250.
Let me give you a additional information. I
Mhm.
got it new,
Like, new?
like brand new, never opened.
Okay. I'll bump it up to 400.
Yes, for $178.99.
Okay, not bad. Although,
So
mhm,
the one I ordered is a
yeah,
12 gigabytes of RAM and 128 gigabytes of memory, right?
okay, yeah, fancy.
But the
Mhm.
one I got, it's the 16 gigabytes RAM, 500
Damn.
gigabytes.
So they gave you the wrong one, but better.
Like, yes.
Yeah.
So I got it for
Damn.
almost. I don't know how much these ones cost brand new. But I
Yeah,
think I would say like 1,200 at least.
that's not bad. I mean,
Yes.
yeah, I don't know. That's pretty epic. I don't know. The new, okay,
Mm-hmm.
that those Samsungs are actually pretty epic. After that one, I just wouldn't consider buying them anymore because of the S21, removing the SD card. And then the S22 pulling a massive skill issue and making the battery size smaller than the previous generation. So, like, I wouldn't sin for that. But very epic. Wait,
Mm-hmm.
why did you buy new and
Yes.
not, like, refurbished? Because you could have gotten a better deal refurbished.
Well, I was just looking
Mhm.
and I found a phone. This is on eBay, and you
Yeah.
think this is now? I know eBay
eBay,
it's
okay.
like a market where it can possibly get scammed, right?
Yeah, well,
Possibly.
mhm.
But when I found this phone on eBay, I was like, well, either I can get an S22
Mhm.
or I can get an S20 Ultra,
Yeah.
128 gigabytes,
Yeah.
and it'd be like same price for
Mhm.
getting used
No
for the
worse.
S21.
Yeah.
And then when I found this one,
Mhm.
I was like, you know what? Let's do it. It's new, not opened.
Mhm.
It's reliable,
Yeah.
and it's really cheap for something
Yeah,
that was
yeah.
like 2Gs before, I believe.
Yeah, the
So I got
new
in
price is
this.
expensive. No, that's really cool. I don't know.
Hmm.
eBay isn't bad in terms of scamminess. They're actually pretty epic with their money back guarantees. My issue with eBay is that
Oh
everything's always
yeah.
overpriced. In my experience, every single time I found something on eBay, I
Hmm.
found it for a lower price on another website. But if you found a good deal, like damn.
Or get lucky.
Yeah, essentially, get lucky.
Uh-huh. And the funny thing is that the box
Mhm.
serial number
Yeah.
matches the phone,
Oh, that's good. So they
so it's
actually
the
gave you the right one.
manufacturer's fault.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But yeah, that's
that's
very
crazy.
very cool. How are you liking it so far?
And I love it. It's really fucking
Mhm.
fast, especially playing Pokemon Go.
Yeah, yeah. I bet.
Um, um, the reason why I got in this one is because the expandable SD card.
Oh
But
yeah.
now that I have something that's 500 gigabytes, I no longer need to put an expandable
Mhm.
SD card in it.
Say that now. But when I got my phone, I was like, 64 gigabytes is so much storage. I'll never fill it all up. No, it was full. It was full like 6 months later. Completely full. And then I added more
Well,
storage, and now that's
you know what?
completely
You're
full.
right. You're right. I have a computer,
Hmm.
and I have a. Let's see. Let me see. Let me look at the storage real quick.
Mhm.
My computer. It comes with a 237 gigabyte,
Mhm.
and I have a external storage,
Yeah.
465, and
Yeah.
a SSD drive that is 914.
Yeah.
That's well over a terabyte,
Mhm.
and I only have, let's see, two,
I need the external SD
two,
card.
three,
That yeah.
3.5 gigabyte, 300,
Expandable storage is a
350
must.
gigabytes left. But I can't just,
That's
I
a
can't
lot.
just get something. I can't.
Mhm.
I can't, it's it.
What?
So I can't just download something.
Mhm.
I have to sign to a specific drive to
Yeah.
use
Oh
that
yeah.
storage.
Definitely. That happens.
Mhm. Yes. So like, not one drive has space to download a Call of Duty Warzone
Yeah.
2.0 other than my
Isn't it large
SSD.
though? I thought it was pretty large.
It is. It is huge.
Mhm.
Yes.
Mhm. What was it? Oh yeah. Okay. Currently on my computer, I have two 1 terabyte drives. On the first one, I have 64 gigs available, and on the second one, I have 48 gigs available.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm also a data hoarder, so like that's just a me problem. Um, like I don't know. I'm not.
Not to
I
mention
must
all the
save everything.
games they've been getting, right?
Mm, Yeah. Well, the thing is, games I'm not really worried about saving because most of them are with Steam Cloud saves, and so I can just uninstall them and then
Mm-hmm.
reinstall them when I want to, unless they're like stupidly large, right? But like other stuff, like video files or other things that I'm not sure if I'll be able to find again, I always save. Um, but yeah,
Yes.
you had a Motorola before this, like which one was it? I don't remember. Something about wait, don't
It
tell
was
me.
the
G stylus.
Motorola G Power.
Oh, it was the power. Wait.
Mhm. And
Oh,
it's a later the early one, not the latest one.
so oh, you had the G. I remember that because I was looking at the different Motorola models. And I was like, damn, this
Mhm.
these all look so similar. Because they do. The Motorola, what was it? The Motorola G8, the Motorola G Play, the Motorola G Fast, and the Motorola G Power all use the exact same body. The only difference is the internals.
Yes. With the G Power, it has a bigger battery life.
Yeah. That's understandable. Honestly, I used a G. What was it? G Fast. G Fast for a while. It was not terribly fast, but it was good enough.
Mhm.
It was nice. But I don't know. Ah, phone
Hey,
shopping is just
Beans, what phone do
much
you
money.
have?
Oh yeah, what phone do you have?
iPhone 11, I think.
Understandable.
Oh, the iPhone 11.
Understandable.
Alright, there we go.
Wait, Beans, you know what you can do with the iPhone 11? You become a VTuber.
Can become a VTuber with any
I don't
phone.
have a model.
Well, with the iPhone 11, it's more accurate.
Yeah, I
Or
guess. But you can
iPhone
get
above,
a
iPhone
YouTube
11 and
Studio
above.
on an Android phone too. True. They have the fancy stuff.
Yeah,
They have the
but
fancy face thing.
it's more accurate with the iPhone one. I tried to use the one on my phone.
Yeah.
It was not great.
Okay. Yeah. Understandable. I haven't even tried. I don't even have a model to do anything with, so it's like not worth it.
Oh,
Yeah. Chevy.
Hello.
I am lagging like a motherfucker. Okay, there we
Yeah.
go. Chevy.
Hello.
Is there a mirror supposed to be here? There's a mirror button. I don't see where the mirror is. Oh, it's props.
My
many
PC
mirrors
flipped
over there?
shit.
Ah.
Why are you feeding your PC shit? Excuse me?
What?
No. Okay. So I had to restart PC because I got off Assetto Corsa and everything, right? So I kept racing and doing my thing. I like to do in Assetto Corsa. Well, I hopped up there. Then I started loading up virtual desktop on my headset and everything, so I can get into a VR chat, right?
Yes.
Started connecting, and all of a sudden, files started popping up. My Internet Explorer opened. I mean, everything that possible was able to open up on my PC. I couldn't do anything with my mouse and keyboard because they were just sitting there
Internet
flashing
Explorer.
like nobody's business. So I just hold down the fucking power button on my PC. I was like, all right, fuck, restart. I don't know what it is,
What do you
but
think
it's
happened?
running okay
Did you,
now. I
did you
Hmm?
did you look at the event viewer?
Event viewer? What you mean?
Oh,
I'm just confused how the fuck it opened
Okay,
Internet
so-
Explorer. That's not even in Windows anymore.
Well, no, not Internet Explorer. I meant, like my Edge and shit. It was
Mm.
opening up Chrome and fuck a bunch of shit.
Mm.
It was opening
there's
everything up possible, but now it's running fine.
Interesting.
there's a forgot how you go to it, but there's an event viewer where you can look up things that had happened.
Yeah.
On your computer, like it will tell you like if there's an error or an update, things like that.
I mean, before I did that, I did update my graphics driver.
Mm.
Well, that's not the event viewer. That's something different.
Well, the updating graphics
It's
driver
fine,
shouldn't
it's
cause
fine
a bunch
though.
of random shit to open. Like it
Yeah,
I don't know.
I second that.
might cause your screen to black out for a second, but not that.
Oh no, it blacked out for a second and then it came back on. And I was in my headset and I was watching it, just files, internet. I mean, fucking, you name it. Was
Mm.
You were hacked. You were hacked.
Heck.
You were hacked.
tell you.
By the
Oh
NSA.
yeah, oh yeah, totally. Fucking FBI is watching me. It's like, here,
Definitely.
check your files, internet. We're gonna do everything.
Yeah, you're checking your taxes 1988 for
1988.
lolly hentais, right? Right?
I wasn't even born in the 19.
Oh my. Hmm. Interesting. In the walls.
Welcome to the back rooms.
Wow, that's insane. Back room.
What were we talking about? I forgot.
I forgot something about some
I
phones.
got drain damage.
Understandable.
Oh, yeah, phones.
VTubing?
Dream bramage. Oh yeah, and VTubing. Yes, VTubing.
Oh yeah, Beans. You can be a VTuber. You can be a VTuber on
I'm way
Twitch.
too socially anxious to stream.
You can.
I have a
Well,
friend
that,
that's a
that's
VTuber.
Wow,
Congratulations.
you can't. Well,
that's
with
crazy.
I mean, like a VTuber, you can just create a character, right? And you just pretend you're that character. You know.
I'm good.
True.
Okay.
Or you could just take an avatar.
Oh, by the way,
Takes time and energy.
I forgot.
Whoa, your shirt
Beans.
is
I was
kind
gonna tell you this earlier too. I was gonna tell you this. Guess what I bought? Guess what I bought the other day?
Wait, what did you buy?
I bought Clip Art Studio EX. For
Oh,
half
okay.
off.
nice,
Nice.
Yes.
nice.
Yes. And it's actually pretty legit. I like it.
Yeah.
Very cool. You've been doing some drawing?
No, I have not.
What?
I tried out the tools.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
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 I tried out the tools and I like it. I like the
Okay.
tools on it.
Wait, Robert, you have a drawing tablet, right? I thought you did. You mentioned it.
I do.
Nice.
Yeah, I do. But it's not the best.
Mm.
And I would rather to get an updated tablet where you can
Yeah.
draw a screen.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, does yours not have a screen?
No, it's just a touch. It's a touch and pen
Mm.
tablet.
Yeah. My school has some of those. That's understandable.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I used to have a wireless adapter for it, but I lost the USB plug-in,
Oh,
so
rip.
now I have to plug it in directly.
Yeah. Minor
But
inconvenience.
but I want to learn how to animate,
Yeah.
and I seen some videos of how to do it,
Mhm.
and I have a good idea of motion at least. How do the smearing,
Yeah.
and I made a little dot that flies
Mhm.
around,
Oh, cool.
and it was like, oh, that makes sense. I
Yeah.
don't remember if I saved it though. I probably didn't.
Yeah. Still interesting.
Hmm. I like it. I recommend trying out at least for the trial to see what
Yeah.
it's like.
I don't know. Never been terribly interested in drawing. It just requires time and effort.
Yeah, but most things do, don't they? Like
Oh,
streaming.
yeah, definitely. Well, yeah, but this is just what I do every night. Like, even if I wasn't streaming, this is probably the exact order of events I would do, just like minus, a couple other things like opening OBS.
Mm. By the way, I heard it's an update for Genshin Impact.
Yeah,
Is
there's a
that
new
true?
update. Epic story stuff.
Mm-hmm. What's your thoughts on it? It looks like a god got killed.
A god got killed? Well, he wasn't really a god. He was a puppet who wanted to become a god. But, like, if you want to say a god got killed, I guess the previous update, a god technically got killed. But the god didn't really get killed, they just got erased from everyone's memory. That actually was really painful because the thing is, like, it made permanent modifications to the game. So after the cutscene, where where like the history is changed and everything gets erased, mentions
Mm-hmm.
of so the character is Greater Lord Rukadevada, right? Mentions of Greater Lord Rukadevada disappear from every single book in the game because you can collect books, and they disappear from every single line of dialogue, every single interaction, and every single book in the game after you complete that quest. Your game is permanently altered.
Right.
But yeah, I like the new update. I'm vibing with it. I like the story. It's just, I don't know. Brain cell. Did you play Genshin at all, Robert,
Brain
at any
cells.
point?
Yes.
Or nah?
I played for like 30 minutes, and then I was
Mm.
like, "What the hell is this? I don't get it." Then I quit.
Ah, okay. Understandable.
Mm.
Better than
I
some.
I really wanted to be into it too because I do like the graphics on it, and I
Yeah.
like the uh upgrading your characters, right?
Yeah.
Making them stronger. I like
Yeah.
that,
Yeah,
but
very cool.
I didn't understand the mechanics of upgrading that. I don't know where to go.
Oh, yeah. I
It was
didn't understand
confusing.
any of that until literally, like, very recently. Like, friends had to explain to me
Mhm.
how the fuck the system worked. I didn't know some of the basic level up mechanics until, like, a year after I started playing the game. So,
Mhm.
yeah. That's an issue. But yeah, it's I don't know. It's fine. Hey, it's better than some of my friends like legitimately will not even think about touching the game, which is a little unfortunate. There's a bit of a stigma around it, but oh well. I still enjoy it. But It takes you either put in a lot of time or a lot of money or both. But you know, at this point, there's so much like stuff to get through that like you know, getting into it is a chore.
Mm.
But that's fine. I have a couple friends that play, but
How
Mhm.
how about you, Beans? Have you ever played Genshin Impact? Why not?
I am not really interested in it.
understandable.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. Also, I think one of the other main reasons I started playing it was I saw other people playing it, but also it was free. Cause like up until yeah, I hadn't really like got into PC gaming until very recently. I was in like I didn't have a PC. I didn't have anything that like ran Windows well, mind you, until like literally last year. Um, so like I didn't have know anything or have anything to do with PCs, so I just like I was happy with my like 3DS games or whatever. But yay!
You guys want to go to the
Mhm.
the other room? So it's not like we're inside like a corner over here.
Yeah, sure.
There we go. Maybe something more what's it called?
Oh,
Stimulating to
Grimace.
be in, right? Primus.
So true,
Chrysler.
indeed. Me when vibing.
Vibe. Vibing
Whee!
away.
So true.
Whee! By the way, Gary
Mhm.
Tina,
Yeah?
can you say Peter Piper picked a pickled pepper?
You mean Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers? If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled
Yeah, it's
peppers, how
still
many
doing
pickled
it.
peppers did Peter Piper pick?
It's still doing it. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, the mic is popping. Gotcha.
Yes.
That's my bad. Like, I can switch to the desktop mic. It's just like, here, I'll show you what it's gonna sound like. It's not gonna be bad, but it's not gonna be
Okay.
any better.
Yeah.
So, like, this is what it sounds like when I use the desktop mic. Like,
Holy fuck, he sounds so far.
yeah, because my mic is literally on the other side of the room sitting on my desk because it's meant to be stationary. Yeah, I'll switch back. There we go. Like, I don't really have anything else to use as a mic. I can use my phone as a mic, but that's obviously gonna be much worse. And I don't have a standalone microphone, so
You know,
at some point.
one day I wanted to get myself
Hmm.
like a Omni microphone. You know what I'm talking about? Like a
Omnidirectional?
karaoke microphone. Yes,
Yeah, yeah.
like a karaoke microphone. You know
Yeah, I getcha.
that would be more. What's it called? When you do
Mhm.
karaoke, it
Yeah.
feels more natural.
Yeah, yeah. Definitely. That'd be fun.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I never think about audio. Like I should, because audio is important, but I really don't enough. Like right now I'm using a pair of Apple earbuds. It's like not the play. Like
Mm-hmm.
I don't have any sort of good audio setup. My audio setup is like a $20 headset that I got at Goodwill plugged into my PC's front panel audio, and then a Yeti, decent mic, but it's also from Goodwill for like $30. So
Mm-hmm.
I don't really.
You heard my snowball, right?
Are you actively using it now or not?
No, I'm using my headset, which is a Razer something.
Okay. Not bad. I don't remember if I did or not.
Let me see.
Excuse me.
It's this one.
Okay.
How does this sound?
That's actually not bad. It's a lot more like open. It picks up
not
a little
bad?
more echo.
Echo.
Just a little bit.
What do you mean? Wait, what do you mean by echo?
Like not echo. I don't know how to describe it, but the room sounds like wider. You know what I mean? Like you can hear what it sounds like.
Yeah. Let me do something else.
Like for
so I can hear
example,
what you're hearing.
that one sounds like there's some kind of filtering on it. Like it's you know, it's a bit more like compressed, but it's also there's
Alright.
less, you know.
Hello.
Ah, interesting. Hello indeed.
Does
Actually,
it sound better?
if I take my headset off, I could speak directly into the little mic hole. That would be very funny.
Oh yeah.
Really need some voice mod.
Lawrence ASMR stream.
ASMR, oh my.
Hear me fart? I can fart in
Robert,
the microphone.
Robert, please. Robert, I will activate the mute toggle right now. Right now. I swear.
I swear by the moon and the stars in the sky.
Yeah.
Yes. So how does it sound? Sound better? Huh?
Oh, that's peaking.
Do you prefer
That's peaking.
this, huh? Is this something that you want most of all?
It's a little bit peaky.
Is it only a little? Okay, alright.
I can hear your breath as well.
Wait, hold on.
Like when you were doing that, it literally sounded like this.
Alright, you ready for this? You ready for this? Alright, here we go. Did you hear this?
Yeah. Oh, I can't hear anything anymore. Your audio's gone, Robert. I literally hear nothing.
Accidentally muted myself. Hold on a second. There we go.
Just some mild keyboard clicks. It's not that bad though.
Wait, let me put it closer.
Robert, please.
Can you hear that?
Yeah, it's still not that loud though. I'm pretty sure VR chat noise filtering is taking out a decent bit of it.
Alright, hold on, let me see.
The echo.
Let me see, I can make it worse.
Robert, I didn't mean make it worse.
Is this any better? Hello?
Sir. It sounds like you're opening a bag of chips. Oh my.
Okay, I'm done.
Yeah.
So how was
Definitely.
that? Do you like the ASMR experience?
I'm actually like not a large fan of ASMR. Like people enjoy that, that's chill, but I don't really get it. It's not like intriguing to me.
Oh, okay.
But that's fine.
There we go. All right. How's this one?
Your friend is so cringy. He just a little
Which one
bit
would you
sometimes.
prefer?
Which for what? Like the mic?
Yeah.
Both are actually pretty decent. Like I have no real preference. They both sound good. They're just different.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. But yeah, I would love to get an omnidirectional microphone for karaoke.
Yeah. There's like, I mean, most of the. To be fair, those are the fancier mics, but a lot of the fancier mics have like settings for that. You just flip it on, you know. and change the fucking what's it called, the
Well-
the pattern thingy.
No, I'm talking about like handling. Like
Oh
holding
yeah.
onto it.
Oh, I get you.
Yes.
Understandable.
Yeah.
I should probably get some kind of. I at least need a portable mic, like something that I can actually like put on the headset. But in terms of like handheld kind of thing, I don't know. That's just like something I feel like I wouldn't use enough. But still very cool.
Mm.
Mhm.
Oh man. You want to know something?
Mhm.
My feet are cold.
Oh, same. It's too
I
fun.
could put on
Okay,
socks.
I know that it's not. It doesn't get very cold here, and I have no right to complain. But it has been too goddamn cold recently. I swear.
What is it? 65 degrees.
No, 38. Like, mate, this is fucking California. Stop.
All right. All right. You know what? 38 is actually cold.
It was like now, mind you, that was just like the morning. It warmed up during the day,
Uh-huh.
but like I got in the fucking car this morning and I was like, damn, it's cold. I checked the temperature. It was like
Fucking
the
car, huh?
outside temperature is 38 degrees Fahrenheit. I was like, oh, haha. But oh well, it's fine.
Mm.
It's fine. No more reasons to stay inside.
Yes.
Hmm. I know it's overrated, anyways. Yeah.
I've been thinking about walking to the store to get something to eat,
Mm.
but I have pizza rolls in the freezer. Mm.
Oh, that's a
Mm.
very challenging predicament. Like, man,
Yes.
I feel that sometimes, and then every single time I feel like walking to the store, I tell myself it's not worth the walk and not worth the money because I'm gonna end up walking like it's not like terribly far, but it's not like terribly close either. It's like 15-minute, 20-minute walk each way.
Yeah. Same here.
So, like, do I really want to have to go put on a jacket and then get shoes on and then like get my wallet and then go there just to spend more money that I don't have? Like, I don't know, man.
Got the bitchin' pizza rolls in your freezer already.
Yeah, definitely, man. I wish I had pizza rolls. What I do have is like the little mini pizzas. Those are fire, but pizza rolls would be epic.
Oh, the bagel.
Not the bagels, just the mini pizzas. The ones from Trader Joe's.
Okay. Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Do
Yeah.
like, what is it like? 8x8.
I don't know what size they are, but they're small. They're like
Mm.
you could fit two of them on like a normal sized plate. Well, actually, it depends on how you define normal sized plates. But like you could probably fit two of them on a medium to large size plate.
I'm gonna be right back.
Yeah, of course.
A good time.
But they're good, and especially in the because you can technically actually I don't know if you can make them in the microwave, but in the toaster oven, epic, amazing.
Yeah, crispy.
Yeah, I swear the toaster oven is like the best invention ever made. I love it so much. Like you don't
I
have
thought
to.
it was the air fryer.
Well, I mean, my cousins have an air fryer, but like a lot of foods you don't put in the air fryer because like you can't. You have to cope with the air fryer basket. And also like air fryer. It's not bad, but I like the toaster oven because
I'm back.
most frozen
Welcome
foods
back.
have like microwave option and oven option.
Hello?
But an oven is big and cumbersome and
Oh,
annoying,
my
and it heats up the
fucking
entire
headphones are in.
house.
That's why I can't hear anything.
Yes.
So it's just so much better. What? What happened?
I was wondering why it was quiet. I just didn't
Oh.
have my earbuds in.
Oh.
Oh.
Rip. I keep forgetting that this headset doesn't have speakers built in. I like leave the earbuds like unplugged, and I'm like, why can't I hear anything? Oh, wait. Earbud. Oh yeah.
I understand though. I understand with the toaster oven, it's more convenient.
Mhm.
It heats up faster,
Yeah.
and a lot of times the food that you want to make is small portions.
Yeah, and it's so much better than the microwave for a lot of things. And you mind you, like it's not like terribly large, but you could probably fit a whole pizza in there. Like you're not cooking a chicken dinner, but you can fit a pizza
Mhm.
in there. So like it's just
Well,
it's
not with
so
that
nice.
attitude.
I mean, you probably could if it was a very small chicken, but like I don't know. That's the other thing. Portable. I mean, I don't know what MF is just gonna like, bring a toaster oven around, but you could if you wanted to. You can take it places. It's easily movable.
hmm
That oven
hmm
is not coming out of the fucking wall. It's staying there.
No.
So, yeah.
Um. Yeah. With my place,
Hmm.
I had to use the electric oven,
Yeah.
and I had to pay electricity.
Mm.
So for me to make something with the oven with small portions is not very cost effective.
Yeah, I get that. I
hmm
I
hmm
don't think about electricity costs because
So
I don't pay for
a
that. But
s- so a toast oven would be very beneficial for me.
yeah.
Like I have a pressure cooker, not pressure cooker. What's it called? Let me go look at it real quick.
Hmm. Like a slow pressure cooker. Interesting. Mhm. 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 Eh.
A slow cooker. That's what it's called.
Oh,
Slow cooker.
yeah, I have one of those. I mean, to be fair, my parents are really
so
into
I
food, so we have like one of everything food related, I swear. But cool.
so I could like make a set up a dinner in it
Yeah.
when before I go to work, and then come back and be ready for me for to eat.
Yeah. Takes a while, but nice, especially for stews.
hmm
Mhm. Yeah.
I thought about taking it. I thought about taking it home with me. Taking it home, taking it to work with me
Hmm.
to slow cook some lunch
Yeah.
so it's hot and ready.
Would they let you?
Yeah, there's outlets at my work that I can use.
Oh, okay. And they just be chill if you just can bring in some stuff and start making some food. That's epic.
Yeah, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
You know, as long as I clean up after myself, that's it.
Yeah. Nice.
hmm
Sounds fun. I don't know. I'm like, I need to get better at cooking. Like, I obviously I can do basic things, but like most of the things that I make are like box mac and cheese, spaghetti, things from the freezer.
hmm
Like, I need to actually get good at cooking from scratch because I know that it's a really useful skill. And I know that it's like, you know, surprisingly helpful,
You know,
especially
probably
if
a
you're
good
eating
thing
on a
to
budget.
start. It'd be like making it's like making pancakes. That's
Yeah,
probably be a good start.
I've made pancakes before.
hmm
It's relatively easy. And then from there, waffles isn't much of a stretch. And then,
hmm
well, yeah, fun.
Because the ingredients aren't that expensive
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it's tasty when it's made successfully.
Yeah. I was actually okay. This might sound like a stupid idea, but I thought as a fun gimmick would be VR cooking stream, as in I cook something in my kitchen with my headset on. Because I have a friend that
hmm
does that, like frequently. or he'd just be chilling in VR chat while actively cooking something. And I was like, oh, that's interesting. And then I tried to go set everything up in the kitchen, and I realized, wait a damn minute, I don't have an Ethernet cable running to my kitchen. My Wi-Fi is ass. Also, my headset doesn't want to connect properly. Everything was just breaking. And I literally woke up at like 6 a.m. one morning when I had free time to set that up and be ready, because my plan was to cook breakfast for myself before everyone woke up, so I wouldn't be interrupted. And that did not work. That just failed tragically. But it's okay. That's still on the back burner. For at some point in time later.
Well, at least you weren't like me.
Hmm?
Because you know the worst thing I did?
What?
I burnt water.
Define burning water.
Like, I was trying to make mac and cheese,
Yeah.
and I started a pot of water,
Yeah.
then I forgot about it.
That's not really burning water. That's just letting
So-
it boil down.
I burnt the hell out of the water.
You
Yes.
just let it boil down. I've had that happen to me a couple times.
Mm.
Or like what I've done a couple times too is now I just put more water than I need to, which also sucks because wasting water. But where like things like what is it? Those like the Chinese like pork buns. Those are best made in a steamer basket. You can make them in the microwave or whatever the fuck, but it's so much better if you steam them. And so I've done that, but I put like too little water in there. And so like by the time it's boiling, there's like not enough water left. And then by the time it starts steaming, it's like not enough water. So that was my bad. It's okay.
So you made bean buns before, okay? How is that though? Like,
like
did you
not
successfully made
handmade.
some before?
I just like from the freezer.
Oh, okay.
Making them by hand would
'Cause that's
be
something I was interested to make too.
yeah. It wouldn't be terribly challenging. For things like that, like dumplings are so much easier than that kind of like meat bun stuff. But
Mm-hmm.
it's not like terribly complex. It's just like you make the filling and then you make the outside. Almost every culture has some version of that. Some
dough.
version of like meat or vegetables inside some kind of like grain.
Mm.
But that's
Yeah, I would like to have like a pork dumpling. Well, not pork dumpling, a pork bun.
yeah.
Yes.
They
Pork
are
steam
very
bun.
good. Especially like my go-to are the ones from Trader Joe's. There's some at my farmer's market, but I swear those MFs are scamming me. Like they're not the good ones are good, but there's one of theirs. They have like a bunch of different like meats. One of them, I don't remember which one.
Mm-hmm.
It's terrible. It's like not good. The meat that they put inside is like all like clumped together, and you don't want that. And it's like it doesn't taste good. I bought this sampler box from them. Essentially, it's all the different kinds that they have in one box. A little bit more expensive, but I was like, let me try all them. 3 of them were the exact same kind of meat that I already knew I hated and was bad.
Oh my god.
And then the rest were different, but I didn't find that out until I'd after took them all out of the box, then put them in the same bag because I thought they were all the same. So now I don't know which one's which. So growing actively.
Mm-hmm.
But that's okay. I'm still going to the farmers markets are epic. I don't know if you have any near you, but if you do, go. So epic, so great.
Ours probably happens like every other year, I believe.
Every other year.
Because I live in the coast,
Yeah,
in some mountains.
yeah.
You're not going to see very many farms over here.
I live on the coast, against the
Like-
mountains.
But no, there's mountains. I'm not saying mountains. I'm saying mountains.
Yeah.
Okay. I live at the foot at
The
the
Sierra Nevadas are no
right?
joke, Robert.
Yeah, Alaska is the Seward, Alaska is no joke too.
No, I know.
It's-
I'm.
It's all rock here. It's
joking.
all rock.
Yeah, no, understandable. I mean,
But
Mhm.
up in Wasilla,
Mhm.
Palmer area,
yeah,
there's like a bunch of farms up there that they do farmers market every other month.
yeah. There are a bunch of ones in my area. It depends. There's like the Pasadena one, the Alhambra one, the this, the that. But most of them are every weekend, which is pretty nice. And people come from like all around. Like it depends on obviously, but some farms are from like a couple counties over. Or this or that. Um, but it's still really fun. It's a lot of cool stuff. The prices are decent,
Mhm.
and sometimes you like actually get like in terms of produce. Oftentimes, not all the time, obviously, but oftentimes it can be so much better than the stores. Like it's just like actually built different,
Mhm.
and also most of them have like taste tests. Like you walk up to one of those stalls and they have available all of the most of the like fruits and vegetables they have to taste, which is really
Mhm.
nice.
Mhm.
But they also sometimes have like food stalls. That's the really fun part is you can just go as like a like half a day kind of thing, or you go, you do your shopping, and then you stop for lunch. You get a smoothie, you get a popsicle or something. You get your food. It's nice. But you also have to like wake up earlier, so that's the annoying bit because most of them start earlier. And of course, the strat is to get there early so that you get good stuff or whatever. But I don't want to wake up early. It's too much effort.
Mm. Yeah. The nearest farm is like over 200, 300 miles away, something like
200,
that.
300 miles. God damn.
Yes.
Sometimes I forego how large
Um,
Alaska is.
um, so when they do come down here, I would be at work, and by the time I get off work, it'll be like pretty much the end of the day.
Yeah, rip. That's
So
unfortunate.
I'm hoping to try it next year. You know, if I'm lucky enough.
Yeah, yeah. Definitely. But it's still fun. I don't know. Markets are chill and epic, but I don't know.
You know, I would try to get at least like a a handful of a handful of everything. You know,
Mm-hmm.
like 3 or 5 of them of each food over there.
Yeah, definitely.
It's like I wouldn't know how to cook it, but I'll get it and just eat
Yeah,
it
just
raw.
cope. I mean, sure, sure.
Eat a whole tomato by itself. I mean, people do
Yeah,
that.
yeah. I mean, you could,
Hmm.
if you wanted to, I guess.
Have you ate a whole tomato? Or yeah, tomato beans.
No, but my friend's mom used to, like, whenever I would go over there, she'd just give me a cucumber and I'd eat the whole thing.
Understandable.
No, not cut
Like
it
a
up.
like
Just
a fresh whole cucumber.
yes.
Bruh. Cucumbers are good. They're refreshing.
Okay, I'm not. I'm not exactly a cucumber enjoyer. Pickles, I love. Cucumbers are. They're fine. They're not bad, but I swear the
By the
cucumber
way,
water thing has
Garatina,
to stop. Hmm.
did you know
Yeah,
that ranch dressing was invented in Alaska?
yeah, I knew that. I remember because I was talking with my dad about it, like literally last weekend.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then he moved to
Wait, did I
California
tell
and
you that
started the
already?
Hidden Valley Ranch, and then he started
Yes,
actually
exactly.
producing it. And then I forget what it was, but in like 90 something, in like the late 90s, it overtook something else for like the most popular salad dressing. Something like that.
Hmm.
No,
Yeah,
you didn't tell
Beans
me, I
found
just
that
Googled it.
out. Okay.
saw a TikTok about it, and I was like, wait a
Beans
damn
found
minute.
out and told me.
Ah,
So,
cool.
Giratina, you're welcome. You're welcome for ranch dressing.
I'm not a fan of
Okay.
ranch.
You're welcome, anyways.
Okay.
Without ranch dressing, you won't ever have hot wings. All right.
What do you mean? I've had wings without ranch dressing.
But without ranch dressing, we would not have hot wings.
Really? Why is that?
Yes. Because
Because what?
because
No, what do you mean? Because what?
because
Or why?
because
Why, Robert? You can eat hot wings without ranch dressing.
No. I don't think you understand. You won't without ranch dressing. You would never have hot wings.
Okay. And why is... it's not even worth asking. It's not worth asking.
Oh yeah. By the way.
Yeah?
Have you thought about uploading to YouTube using their shorts?
The thing is, I've wanted to do short form content like TikTok and shorts, and then I have an idea, and I go to record part of it, and then I realize that talking to myself in
Mhm.
my room feels terribly awkward, and then I stop.
What if you just take clips from your streams?
I could
Exactly.
do that, but that takes effort and time, and that's a lot of effort and time. The other thing is then it's formatted in
What would
16 by
what would
9,
you
and for
need?
shorts, it'd be like, what I need is a coherent clip library and or the motivation to go back through my old VODs and find clips. Because I have all my old VODs, all of them. They're all saved.
I mean, you don't have to go to your old VODs. You can just use the new ones.
Yeah, definitely.
And
The
then whenever you feel like it, you can go back to your old ones and pick out your favorite clips. You know?
yeah, it's just like it's a lot of time because a lot of the time, like I don't clip stuff much because that takes again time and effort to like go to the thing and do the thing. Um, and so that means that the only clips are like viewer clips, and there aren't many of those. And most of them are completely untitled, meaning I have no idea what any of them are, so I have to go sift through them all. And a lot of them are accidental clips as well. So I've thought about it. I definitely thought about it, and I know I want to do that at some point. Make some kind of clip compilation, upload it, or upload some clips. But I think the main thing, I'm skirting around it here. I'm just being lazy. That's literally the only reason. I'm just being lazy. Like I could.
You know,
I
that's
definitely
fair.
could.
Yeah, that's fair. I understand that. Yeah.
Like yeah, it's tempting.
But well, hmm,
But I do want to. I've been wanting to post stuff like on TikTok or YouTube Shorts or something. Like who knows?
like I've been scrolling through YouTube shorts, and
Mm-hmm.
I do like them.
Yeah.
They're pretty interesting.
Wait, Robert,
It's
do you
not
use
like
TikTok at all?
like Vine. No, I have TikTok, but I don't use it.
Why not?
It's- there's so many ads, and there's so many streams on here too. I don't like
Not
streams.
really. Oh, the streams are annoying, but if you just ignore them, they go away. If you just don't
Oh,
click on
bro,
them
I
at
think it's
all.
impossible.
No, I just opened my TikTok app. Just scrolled past 8 videos. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That's an ad. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Still no streams. So it's possible, but you're right. I have gotten bombarded by streams sometimes, which is really annoying.
Hmm.
But I don't know. YouTube Shorts is just like a mild L because it's not implemented properly. The way that like shorts show up and exist in the YouTube app and on YouTube desktop just sucks. Like they need to do that better. But other than that, it's like actually decent, like surprisingly decent. Cause like one problem that I had with TikTok, like other than that, enjoy TikTok a lot, but it doesn't load well on mobile data. Like it loads really slowly sometimes. YouTube Shorts loads amazingly every time, even if the quality is just a little bit lower. Like it always loads fast, which is really nice.
Mm. Yeah, I especially don't like the advertisements too. They're just rampant.
Hmm. Yeah, ads on TikTok are kind of annoying, but
Because
Hmm?
with YouTube Shorts, I have Prime, so I don't see
mm, that's the thing. I don't have
advertisements.
that, so I still see ads on YouTube Shorts, which isn't terrible. But I swear to God, those fucking YouTube ads. If you, you probably wouldn't realize because you have YouTube Premium, but I've been, I watched a lot of YouTube but recently. Every one in three ads I get is for YouTube Shorts, and Shorts as a platform is great. The YouTube Shorts ads are horribly obnoxious because they have really loud, upbeat music, which is
Mhm.
sometimes okay. But when I'm trying to watch a YouTube video about something interesting and then I get bombarded by loud, upbeat music and like people them advertising to me a platform that I already know of its existence and already mildly use, it's just like painful.
You know, it sounds like you should get YouTube Red.
It's not worth it. It's not worth it for me.
No?
No, I watch a lot of YouTube, sure, but I don't mind sitting through a couple ads. On my desktop, I have an ad blocker, and like I don't really care enough to pay that much money a month. Like my income is not that large. I literally defaulted on Patreon subscriptions recently, so if I don't have to pay for it, I won't pay for it. If they gave me an option, because I'm already a paying Google One member, if they gave me an option to add YouTube Premium for like an extra $5 a month, I would go for that. But they don't. I'd have to buy
Yeah,
it separately. Mhm.
I thought you can get Google One with YouTube Premium.
I don't think so. Not at the plan level that I'm buying at, because I have the 2 terabyte option, which is only $10 a month. I don't know about the higher tiers, but the higher tiers are so much more
See.
expensive. The next tier up is 10 terabytes, and I don't need that much storage, and also it's so much more expensive. The other thing too is I have multiple YouTube accounts, and so like having to like only have premium on one account when I actively use multiple would be mildly annoying. But oh wait, that's right, they updated the price. It's $12 a month now. Damn,
Or what?
for YouTube Premium.
Is it?
Yeah, it's $12
Let me
a
double
month
check
now.
on mine.
They changed it recently.
It's it's still $9.99 for me.
Maybe it's because you already have an existing subscription, but when I go to the YouTube Premium page in the app, it says 3-month free trial, then
Wait, are
$11.99 a month.
you? Wait, what is that on?
The
Like
YouTube app,
what device?
phone. It's not the charge. It's directly in the YouTube app. I'll go to YouTube on desktop too. If it were because of the app, it would be. And that's the other thing, Robert. YouTube is a Google app. That charge doesn't apply to them anyway. That charge is
Yeah.
taken by Google for non-Google apps. YouTube gets to pocket. Google gets to pocket all the money from that. But
I'm confused. I know YouTube's part of Google.
yeah. The reason that something's costing more on mobile than on PC is because the marketplace takes a charge, right? Marketplace takes a percentage of sales because that's how they make some of their money, right? Think about it. YouTube is a Google app. I have YouTube from the Google Play Store. Google is the one taking that charge. Google owns YouTube. They don't lose anything. Other apps charge more on mobile because they're losing money by paying for that 30% tax or whatever. Google's not losing money, it's their platform.
Like Apple. Apple, I think YouTube may cost a little bit more on Apple products because it's
It
a
might.
Google app.
Yeah. Where the fuck do I find YouTube Premium on desktop? I literally don't know where the hell it is. I can't find it. As I want to check just in case. But I don't see it as an option. Oh wait, purchases and memberships. There it is. Premium. Learn more. Yep, even on my desktop, $11.99 a month. There's the student option,
Huh.
but you can't do it for high school students. You have to be an active college student, and you have to put in your like valid student ID and a bunch of other shit. So that would make it
Yeah,
like
it's still
$6 a month. But
e-
Mhm.
yeah, it's just $9.99 for me.
I
Huh, that's weird.
I think I think it might be because you you bought it before the price increased, maybe, but I don't know. I'll send you a screenshot right now because it's very clearly 12 for me, which is odd.
Mm. Like, if there was that option for like a yearly and it
Mhm.
adds an extra benefit to it, I would absolutely get that yearly membership.
There's an option for yearly, but I don't think it has a benefit. But you can pay annually for $119 a year.
I don't see that.
I'm gonna get going now. See you
Yeah,
later.
of course.
Bye. You have a
I
good
see you
night.
both.
Thanks for hanging out.
Thanks, you too. Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, of course. You're restricted to sheer ID. Yeah, so it expects that you're in university or college for the student discount. And also it's auto-filling my country as Australia for some reason. But, yeah, it expects you to be...
That is so weird to me. Why
Mhm.
raise up the prices?
I know why it is,
Losing-
because YouTube isn't
losing,
profitable.
What do you mean YouTube isn't profitable?
YouTube isn't profitable. It doesn't make the money.
That makes no sense.
It costs them a lot. Think about it. It costs them a lot of money to pay for all that storage. Over, I think, what was it? 80 years of video content are uploaded to the YouTube platform. It was like every month. It might have been every day. If they're having to pay for that much storage, they're adding that much content every single day. The money that they make off ad revenue is nothing. They've been trying to find ways to monetize larger for a while now. Like, that's why YouTube Premium exists. Because ad revenue makes them a bit of money, but not as much as Premium, and that's more stable, obviously. So, like... But yeah, no, YouTube is not profitable. The only reason it's still here is because Google has deep pockets.
Mm.
There was an LTT video about it as well. But... And also just...
Perspectives.
Yeah. Also just the fact that they allow anyone to upload content in, like, 4K, and I think even sometimes 8K quality, you know.
Mm.
But yeah.
Didn't they? Don't they even have a better? What's it called?
Mhm.
Contracts for like streamers and upload YouTube content creators.
Like YouTube has contracts?
Mm-hmm.
They're actually a little bit better than Twitch. Building a community on YouTube is harder, to my knowledge, or as I've tried.
Mm.
But, it's, like, not... I don't know. It's... Also, just I built up on Twitch. I was highly considering to switch to YouTube, and I used to do YouTube a while back. Not much for streaming. I did a little bit of like YouTube streaming a while back, but it didn't really go very well.
Mm.
Why is Cora being wacky?
There's something else I was going to say. I forgot
Mhm.
what it was. Man, you tire me out, Giratina.
That's my
Us
bad.
chatting like this. How dare you? I lost all my energy to karaoke because of you.
Sorry. You could have gone on Orange, though. Or you could have said you wanted to do karaoke.
No, I was just messing with you. I'm just exhausted. I think it's because it's 7:24 p.m.
That's
2
really
more hours before I
early.
go to bed. Mm,
Wait, Robert, did you say 2 hours before I go to bed?
yes.
Robert, you go to bed at 9?
What? I wake up at 5 in the morning,
You go to bed at 9.
and I wake up at 5,
Mm-hmm.
so I can go to work at 6:30.
Yeah, you go. Robert, what are
What?
you? 87?
I'm an adult. That's what I am.
And
I have to be responsible and
responsible,
not screw up at work.
the minimum recommended amount of sleep. In fact, the recommended amount of sleep for an adult is 6 to 8 hours. If you go to bed at 9
Yeah,
and wake up at 5, you're getting, one sec, that's 9, 10, 11, 12,
that's 8 hours.
8 hours.
What do you wait? Yeah, that's 8 hours.
Yeah, you don't need all 8.
I need 8. What do you mean? Here's what I do. I go to bed at 9. I wake up at 5. Make myself something to eat.
Mm-hmm.
Go to work half an hour before I start go to work,
Yeah.
and then get my lunch together, put it inside
Yeah.
the refrigerator, wait for the next 15
Yeah.
minutes watching YouTube, and then start working.
I mean, if it works, I guess. At least it's consistent.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I actually don't mind working in the morning, because after I'm done work, I go home. It's like there's stuff that's still open.
Yeah, that's good. That is good.
Mm-hmm.
Understandable. I don't know.
I used to work nights. I used to work like
Oh,
3 to 11. I think it was
no,
3
that
to
sounds
11.
like it would suck. Like, I just can't. I do too
It,
many things in the evening.
So I would, like, after I get off work, I would just stay up for like 4 hours.
Yeah.
I'd be awake until like 5 in the morning,
Yeah.
and then go sleep. Wake up at noon or
Mhm.
at 1.
Yeah.
They go to work.
Interesting.
I
Yeah, I
used to
wouldn't wanna do
like
that.
working at night shift, but
Yeah.
now it's like, bro, I love working mornings now.
Yeah, understandable. I don't know. I wouldn't want to work nights. Early mornings I feel like would suck, but not as much as nights. Cuz then your sleep schedule gets all
Mm.
fucked up, and then when you have to do anything normal like on a weekend or over a holiday, it's just challenging because everything is broken.
Bro, on my weekends, like yesterday, I slept pretty much the whole day.
Oh,
I probably was awake for maybe like 6 hours,
interesting.
and it felt great.
I see.
I think Garatina, I
Mhm.
think I think I'm turning into an old man.
What do you mean?
Just sleep all day.
That's not terrible. I honestly could use some more sleep. I don't know. But that's the thing. I don't know. I can't with sleep because I feel like this is just like a personal thing, but I feel like sleep is frequently a waste of time. for me. Like, there's so many other
Mhm.
things that I could be actively doing that, like, it's challenging to force myself to go to sleep. But, oh well.
What I usually do, I just put something on my television
Yeah.
and roll over and just listen to television, then just pass out.
Yeah.
Though it can get weird. One time
Mhm.
when I was asleep,
Mhm.
uh, on on my browser, it was playing H3 podcasts,
Yeah.
and in that podcast, I was just listening to it, and they were talking about something random,
Yeah.
and I was dreaming about that, and I was just in my dream, I was like trying to understand what's going on. It's like, wait,
Yeah.
what's going on here? I don't understand. Then I woke up, look at the television. It's like, oh,
Mhm.
I was so confused. But typically, I would just listen to YouTube, like it's like what's it called? There's people who prank call scammers.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's pretty great. I love him. I love those people.
Yeah. Honestly, most of the time, I just like get I just get music. Like, music is just helpful.
Have you ever wanted to prank call a scammer?
Not really. I'm not like a big prank caller. It's not like it's just too
But
much.
they're scammers.
Yeah, but I'm not really good at like messing with people, and it's not like sure it's wasting their time, but it's also kind of wasting my time. I'll let other people do that.
I mean, you can record it for content.
I could, but I don't want to become the kind of person that makes content to make content. That sounds depressing. I want to like make stuff that I'm interested in. And that's why I haven't returned to YouTube yet because what I really want to do on YouTube is like longer form informational content, the kind of stuff that I really enjoy watching, like taking a look at an interesting thing and going in depth about it and looking at the history of blank or hey, this is a cool thing that happened. What is it? Like I love those kind of things. And I feel like that'd be really cool to make. I just never have the motivation to finish one of those. Um, but that's the kind of stuff that I would like to watch. So I feel like that's the kind of stuff that I want to make. It just it requires a lot of effort.
And you're lazy.
A little bit. Here's the thing: I've gone as far as scripting videos, and I've gone as far as recording the videos, and then I open my video editor and I just stare at the timeline, and then I close it because editing is fine. The issue is I'm not terribly good at editing. And I can't really make things that I think are on par with what I'm expecting. And then like that's just sad. And also it takes a lot of time. And then I have to let it render and that's always a pain because my Resolve renders crash frequently. VSDC is unusable for actual editing because of the interface. Most of the other programs are unusable for actual editing because of the interface. I'm not using Filmora. Fuck Filmora.
Either
hmm
you could you know, get an editor from like Fiverr or something like that.
Yes, but then I'd have to pay money for it, and the minute that I have to pay money for it, I'm not gonna do it because broke, and also no want to spend money hiring editors, and also video editors on Fiverr charge a lot of money, as
Let
in
me
like
see.
most of them charge hourly, and for a longer form video, that's gonna be a lot of money.
It's making me sign in. God damn it.
Oh yeah, it does that.
I just want to look.
I know because my friend was looking to have someone edit one of her videos for her project, and it wasn't terribly long. I don't remember how long it was going to be. But she was like, oh, yeah, all the quotes I was looking at are too expensive. I'll give you $20 a video. It's like, damn, $20 a video. I'll fucking do that. I know that they're at least more than $20 a video.
Let's see. Save up to 10% with subscribe to save. All you need package. Contact me before ordering, please, so I can provide the best results possible. 1 day delivery, 2 revisions, up to 50 minutes of footage provided, up to 10 minutes running time.
Mm-hmm.
Without color grading or motion graphics or subtitles
Mhm.
or audio sourcing.
That's part of it
Please,
too. Like max 10
Or-
minutes runtime is mildly limiting, and just like it's fine.
I mean, for YouTube Shorts, that seems pretty fair.
Oh
no?
yeah, not for a short. I just mean like if I want to make long form content, which is what I'd ideally do. Because a thing like a YouTube short, that's the kind of thing that I theoretically could do in an afternoon and be completely happy with.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see. I plan to make a return at some point. I just need to find that one good video that's a return video that I'll be satisfied with. Because I made like 2 attempts to return to YouTube. Both videos I privated like a week after because I deemed them not good enough. So I need to find something that I'll actually be satisfied with. But that requires time and effort. What I was really thinking, what I think would be really interesting is do something on Cloud XR. Because that's a fun, new, like really cool tool that I have access to. Not many people, well, not many, but not everyone has access to. I could do like a little review of it. I could talk about what it does, why it's really cool, that kind of stuff. I could definitely include an intriguing video title. That is not clickbait. We don't do clickbaiting, but because you can use Cloud XR kind of like Airlink, but slightly better. So could do something like that. But I scripted a video. I recorded some segments, and it just, I lost motivation like halfway through. So, time and effort. But oh well.
So the cheapest one that I see is $10 for basic video editing for simple videos and work samples. The next
Yeah.
one up is $65 with everything YouTube needs, including color grading, LUTs, and motion graphics.
Yeah. With yeah. The thing is, in terms of the basic stuff, I could probably just do that myself easily and not be too much of a burden. With the more advanced stuff, it's like not, that'd be worth it if I were willing to pay. But still an interesting idea.
Mm.
I don't know. I also could use Adobe software. My school gives me Adobe, but I don't want to log into my school account on my personal PC at home. Just for various reasons. And also, the minute you install Creative Cloud, you're never uninstalling Creative Cloud again. They make it so goddamn annoying to remove Creative Cloud, and it launches at boot every single time. The way you exit it, you know how in most applications that like run in the background, there'll be a little icon in like the taskbar icons menu, and you can just right click on it
Yes.
and exit it. You can't do that
Yes.
for Creative Cloud. You have to click on the icon
Go to
to
the task
open
manager,
Adobe
right?
Creative Cloud. Then it opens Creative Cloud. Then you have to click on the little pancake menu button. Then you have to click on File. Then you have to click on something else, and then click on Exit Creative Cloud. Just to like exit it. It's dumb and not worth it. Creative Cloud L.
Or you go to the task manager, just right click and close it that way, or quit
Yeah,
it
but
that way.
it's a background process. So you have to sort through. You can't just go into the like active stuff that normally shows up. You have to scroll down through all the billion background processes and then find everything that says Adobe and then end it. So it takes the same amount of time anyways.
I guess.
What would really be cool, like I honestly, I normally I'm not an Apple fan, but I love Final Cut Pro Not Final Cut, not any of the older Final Cuts. Final Cut 7, I hate it. I hate it so much. Final Cut 10 is a masterpiece. Easy to learn, easy to use, yet it also still has professional features. It's just like, it's really nice. And it runs on decently low-end hardware too. That's the really cool thing. But it's Mac only, which sucks.
Mhm.
But, oh well.
So what editing software had you used?
I normally, so here's the thing. I have many softwares installed on my PC just because goofy off. So the first thing is, normally, preferably, I'd use DaVinci Resolve because DaVinci Resolve is actually surprisingly good. 2 issues. 1, the files that my OBS records can't be imported into Resolve. Resolve doesn't support multiple, video codecs that are relatively commonly used. I record in MKV because it means that if my OBS crashes, I can still play the video file. If I recorded directly in MP4, it wouldn't be recoverable because of the way the MP4 files work. With MKVs, if your recording crashes, you can still play the video file. So I record in MKVs for safety, but Resolve won't take that. So I either have to convert it, which takes a long-ass time, and then put it into Resolve, or edit it in something else, and that's really annoying. So I have a couple other video editors. OpenShot was simple enough to use, but for 1080p video, it renders in slower than real time. It was rendering at 27 FPS, which was really depressing. I didn't want to sit there waiting hours for it to render. So I tried VSDC, which renders faster, but the interface is garbage, and also it's not good for editing. It's good for rendering. If you want to render something fast, definitely. But it's not good for editing. I just can't.
What about Filmora?
Robert, if I were to ever contemplate using Wondershare Filmora, I want you to check me into a mental institute, please.
What? What?
It's
What's wrong
Filmora.
with it? What's
It's
wrong with it?
Filmora. It's garbage.
What do you mean? It's kind of like, what is it called? The Adobe version of it, right?
Do you want to know how many
After
times
Effects?
I've accidentally installed Wondershare Filmora while trying to convert a fucking video file online? That's my beef with Filmora. The way they advertise and market their software is
Just still
stupid
install
and
it.
predatory. They have so many ads running on Google ads and Bing ads that every time you search up MP4, video, converter, edit, their ads pop up. And you can go to their page not knowing. And then download Filmora. Also, on macOS, their software is stupid, annoying to remove. Even on Windows, their setup assistant looks like a fucking scam. No legitimate setup assistant works like that. It's just bad. It's not good. You have the watermark unless you pay for it, so that's also really stupid. Like, OpenShot renders slow, and VSDC puts some features behind a paywall, but they don't have watermarks. No. I will not use a Wondershare product. Before, is it because of the codecs? Wait, what you mean?
must
In terms of
really hate
what?
Wondershare.
I do. I have beef with Wondershare. Not a fan. But that's the other thing. Resolve, when it works great. But it has crashing issues. Like, not like the program crashes, but my renders will fail. Frequently. And like, when it renders hella fast. We're talking like 250 frames per second. And that's amazing. But it doesn't mean anything if it crashes 2/3 of the way through rendering my video. Speaking of which, did FFmpeg work? See, the thing is, FFmpeg works, but
What do you do to convert then?
to convert videos, like to work in Resolve, Rubber.
Yeah, I'm listening.
No, I was gonna say like to convert the videos for them to work in DaVinci Resolve.
Yes.
So there are a couple things. One is actually like Kitsune just suggested, FFmpeg, and that works, but it's running on my own local hardware. Meaning, if I have to convert something like a 2-hour VOD, it's gonna be relatively slow because I record at 1080p 60, and my computer, because I don't know how to set it to render on GPU, but rendering on CPU, like default, it renders at anywhere from 27 to maybe 50 something FPS at max, which is slower than real time, meaning that it's just too much effort to convert it. I could try to use online converters, but seeing as the files from my OBS, because I got a better graphics card and I can record better now, I record in 1080p 60 at a bitrate of 12 megabits per second, which means that my VODs are typically 8 to 20 gigabytes, depending on the length of the video. Meaning that uploading that to an online converter and then downloading it again is just a pain in the ass. So I'd rather just have a program that takes the files and then I can render that out, because I'm gonna have to render it anyway. So having to convert it first and then render it is just stupid. Now this is mainly for VOD stuff. For shorter videos, all of them work fine. But for VOD stuff where it's like long, you know, not the play at all. Especially when, and that's the most annoying thing. A lot of the time, I don't have to edit much. I make 2 changes. I cut one thing. I splice 2 VODs together, and then I have to wait hours for it to render, because it still has to render out that whole video when all I did was one cut. Especially for putting 2 VODs together, the thing that I really hate is that, for some goddamn reason, in the year of 2022, if I want to put one video clip right after the other, I have to render the entire thing. There isn't a way to just smoosh them together and say this should be one file now. Put the end of this one right before the start of this one. How can we not do that if I just want to stick 2 clips together? How come I have to render out the entire video file? Like, it's very annoying, especially because they're the exact same format, exact same recording parameters. Like, is there not a way to just combine them easily, please?
I just checked your stream.
Mhm.
It looks like Kitsune's asking you about
Oh,
something.
wait, one sec. FFmpeg. See if this works. Oh, okay. FFmpeg with NVIDIA GPU. Wait, that's epic. I should check that. I mean, shit. As long as I don't have to compile it, I'll be pogging. Okay, shush. Commonly faced issues. Okay. Once a day. That looks complicated. See if any prebuilt binaries has NVIDIA acceleration precompiled in it. Oh, okay. Is there a GUI? I know that's just a stupid question to ask because it's FFmpeg, but like, brain go burr. I have a severe lack of brain cells sometimes. But yeah, the video editor problem isn't too much of a problem. It's just like my very specific use case. But oh well, and Resolve is pretty good. And I bet you if I bought Resolve Studio, there wouldn't be as many problems. But that requires money. And either way, I don't mind. It's very rare that I have to actually edit something.
Money.
I see there's one on Windows, back when I used to use Windows. Okay, gotcha. That's actually pretty decent then, I should check that. But, yeah. Oh, Robert, I have to ask, did you ever have an original Xbox? Or was that, like, not on
I
your
have,
radar?
yes.
You have one?
Yeah, I had one.
Ah, like first gen? Like legit, like OG Xbox?
Yes.
Nice.
Legit, yeah. Like Halo.
Yeah. Have you heard of
Fusion
Insignia?
Frenzy. Insignia.
So,
Insignia.
like, not the TV brand, but so you know, like, OG Xbox Live shut down in 2010, right? There was that story about those, like, what was it? There were like 10 people that stayed on Halo 2 servers for like 2 weeks in order to keep the service online because Microsoft wasn't shutting it down while there were still people actively on the servers. But so Xbox Live 1.0 died, and it's not like backwards. It's not the same technology as the newer versions of Xbox Live, so you can't do it anymore. Well, recently, this team called Insignia started reverse engineering Xbox Live, so you can play Xbox Live again online for free, which is really cool. And not like there's already what's it called, X-Link Kai. That's already existed for years, where it's technically online multiplayer for Xbox, but it uses like the system link thing. You know, it uses local multiplayer and it just connects you to a server and connects
Yeah.
the other player to the server. But this is like an actual Xbox Live 1.0 recreation, which is really cool. And it literally it works with like any physical like original Xbox console. They support and it's just like back in the day. Voice chat works. They're still working on getting Friends up and running, and certain games don't work yet because a lot of games, like EA games, connect to EA servers and Xbox Live. So that's something that's going to take a lot more time. But they have 38 games playable right now, and they're going to add more, and it's like really cool. It's invite only currently, but it's still really cool. I put my name in the list. They like add new users every so often. Email gets put in a lottery, and they send you one if you get in.
Yeah, that's legit.
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, it's really cool. Isn't Insignia a Best Buy brand? I think so.
I don't know if I ever do that though.
Oh yeah.
Like finding Xbox originals probably gonna be a pain in the butt.
Oh no, it's not. I found one at my
Getting
local
the game
Savers for
for it.
$25.
Wow, Gary Tina, it's almost as if I don't live where you at.
Robert, they're not that expensive. I'll go on eBay right now. But the other thing too
Like,
is
go on eBay and send this to me. Yes.
the games too are actually not that expensive. Like I have only most of the games that I found for original Xbox, almost all of them I bought in person. One I bought online, that was $6, but most of them are in the $5 to $15 range per game. And if you really like, and honestly, the games are old enough that they're not being sold anymore, so you can probably pirate them without worrying too much. But if you soft mod your Xbox, which is really, really easy, you can just burn games to DVDs. Let's see. But yeah, also it's just a nice little console to have. Like it does a lot of fun things.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Like it can act as your DVD player, your music player. It'll emulate N64, SNES, NES, all that stuff. Let's see. Oh, that's untested. Rip. Never mind. That's a bid. 1 sec. Sort by price. Lowest first. Buy it now. No, we don't want untested. That's the other thing. Buying an untested OG Xbox is a gamble because of the capacitor issues. I assume you know about those, but it's always a gamble. Let's see. What is this? Original Xbox. Okay, yeah, there we go. There's one. Oh, okay. I forgot that was the forward button as well in game. Original Xbox on eBay, $90. The only issue is that you have to give the disk drive a little tap for it to go back into the console. Now, mind you, that's so much more expensive than if you found one locally. Because, like, locally, you can get them for pretty cheap. I got mine with all the cables and 2 S-type controllers for, like, $60. And I saw one at Savers with no cables for 25. So.
Bruh.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I'll ever find something like that where I live at.
You might be surprised.
There, Okay, we only have one pawn shop where I
Yeah.
live at,
Mm-hmm.
and that's where I got the Wii at. That
Yeah.
doesn't have the flip top on it,
Yeah.
and that was, just looking.
Yeah. What I'm gonna say is check religiously because,
Religiously,
like, every weekend, because that, like, it's sometimes you can find like a surprising amount of stuff. Also, what do you mean? I literally pulled up the offer up page for Seward, Alaska, and there are 3 PlayStation 5s within 30 miles. I don't think that's nothing.
excuse me, that's PlayStation 5s, isn't
Yeah, I
it?
know. Watch. Watch. I'm literally gonna find you an Xbox right now. 360, 360. A lot of these are 360s. Interesting. Although that, only be applicable if you wanted a 360.
Mm.
No, that's shipping. No, that's shipping as well. RIP. 55 shipped. Shipping on OfferUp is a little bit wacky though. I mean, if you're chill with OfferUp shipping, there's one for 55, but it doesn't. No, it comes with video cables. Comes with a controller, just no games. Account seems reputable too, but you're right. Locally, there aren't many OG Xboxes. I guess it just. Well, I mean, to be fair, the OG Xbox wasn't like a large hit, anyways. So wouldn't be terribly expected. One sec. Oh, I know what I can do. I'll just up the distance and turn off shipping. I'll go a little further. No, I don't want it shipped. Rip. Local range. But yeah. Still. Like you can, Oh my controller.
You broke it.
No, I just dropped it. It's fine. The Vive controllers are like decently
built.
Yeah, they're built decently well.
They're built different. Like I would likely find it up there at Anchorage, but that's like over 100 miles away. And
Yeah.
I don't have
Definitely.
the car or the gas to do that.
Yeah, understandable. No, it's only really worth it if you can find one like decently locally,
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, keep an eye out because things appear in unexpected places. Like I literally I had a friend who was looking for VR headsets and he's from Central America and I found him a VR headset used near him for $200. So if you keep looking, something will appear.
Let's see.
But
Well, there seems to be. Oh, never mind.
mind you, that's like provided that you actually are willing to spend money on it.
Nah. It is only just 360s. There is like a game and controllers for the original, but
yeah, but not the console.
there's only 360s.
Yeah, that's understandable.
I only see the 360.
They didn't.
Yeah.
And didn't sell terribly well, which is fine. But and honestly, it's probably not worth it unless you really want an OG Xbox or unless you find one like in your area for cheap. Because most of the prices on the internet.
In your area.
Because I wouldn't have bought my PlayStation or my Xbox if they weren't at my local Goodwill. Anywhere else, the prices wouldn't have been worth it,
Mm.
But definitely actively stalk OfferUp. OfferUp is like literally one of my favorite sites ever for buying used things, and it's surprisingly useful. Like with as with any site, you still have to be mildly careful, but it is like a meetup in person thing, meaning that most of the time you get to actually test the item to a certain degree and like make sure it's as described.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I typically look on Craigslist for that kind of stuff.
Ah, I don't know. I haven't used Craigslist. It just seems a bit more sketchy.
Well, Craigslist or you know what? I didn't check. I didn't check fix. I didn't
Oh my
check
god,
Facebook.
Facebook Marketplace.
Should
I
check
forgot about
Facebook.
that. Yeah, my Facebook Marketplace account got banned because you're not allowed to have an account under the age of 18. So I can't check it anymore. But
Right, something's going on. I can't
rip.
click on Marketplace. I can't even click on my account for some reason.
Weird. See listings. That's whack. Facebook Marketplace isn't bad. I've just had like bad experiences with it, you know? Like never buy anything through Facebook Marketplace. Always schedule to meet up in person and then um like go pay in person because their payment system is really wacky.
Yeah, there's a couple of I found a couple of originals
Oh, nice.
for
Decent prices.
Facebook. It's up there in Anchorage, though, like I mentioned.
Yeah. Let's see. Original Xbox. No, that's in Anchorage though.
$100 with
75.
controllers in some games.
Wait, Robert, how far is Anchorage? Because when I set it to Seward and I select within 40 miles, listings from Anchorage come up, which is really wacky.
No, it'll if you look above it, it says results from outside your search.
Oh, you're right. None found within 40 miles. You're completely right.
Mm-hmm.
That's wacky. Honestly, the other thing too is like buying an original Xbox bundled with games isn't necessarily worth it because they're so cheap on eBay and online. A lot of the time, it's better to just get one with controllers and video cables and then just like buy the game separately. Especially because once you have one of the like 5 games required to mod your console, which by the way it costs like literally $5, you can just burn games. Hello, Pyro Lord Third. Nice to meet you. How you doing?
Yeah, it
Sorry
looks
for
like
that late response.
over 120
Anchorage,
miles.
Alaska. Yeah. Damn, that's far.
Yeah, it's like 2 hours of driving.
Also, wait a damn minute. Are you on an island? Because that looks like an island in the map there.
Did you zoom in?
It's zoomed in a little bit. I guess it. Huh. That's whack. I didn't know. I had no visualization of such thing. I never like looked it up before besides like looking up one photo on Google Images. I didn't actually look at a geographical map.
If you look at the Google Maps, you'll get a better example of what Seward looks like.
Okay. Yeah, the Facebook map was just wacky. That's a Facebook moment.
Yes.
Understandable. Well, yeah.
Oh my gosh, somebody's selling a SNES bundle for
Mhm.
150 on the Facebook Marketplace. It has
Bozos.
Super Mario World,
Not
Zelda,
worth.
and Disney's Aladdin.
Not worth. Not
It
worth.
has 2 controllers goes with it.
Not worth. You
Why?
can import a Famicom
It's
from
SNES.
Japan for literally less than that.
It's already here though.
And less money.
Oh my god.
I'm literally looking
And
in my
it's
local
already
area.
here.
I will bet you that I can find an SNES for less money. No, I don't want to search for NES. I want SNES. Let's see. Actually, that was something that was really cool. I was at my
Oh.
local flea market, and I found
Mhm.
4 Super Famicom games. 2 of them Final Fantasy games, and 1 was something else. In immaculate condition. The issue is I wanted to buy them separately because I didn't want the other one, but the dude was like, no, 80 for all of them. So. Ooh, Super Nintendo console in your area. Oh wait, no, that's not working. My bad. That's why it's so cheap.
How do you spell Famicom?
Famicom. It's an abbreviation for Family Computer.
Okay. I'm gonna put that in Facebook Marketplace, see what comes up.
I don't know if there'll be any in your area. I mean, like actively
Nope.
importing one from Japan. If you buying one in the States is going to cost you so much more.
For where though?
I don't know, like Bai or some shit, something like that.
By what?
Bai, a proxy shipping company.
Ye.
Like you buy it on a Japanese
But how do you
auction
spell that?
site. Buye. You buy it on a Japanese auction site and then you have them ship it to you, you know? Sometimes it costs a bit more, but a lot of the time you can find something in okay condition for like a really good price. Oh my
I
god.
know there's not a. I know it's not like a bootleg though.
There are they're very clear signs. There are actually like very few like legit looking Nintendo bootlegs because Nintendo goes hard about that shit. But also, I've never seen anyone buy a bootleg Famicom. But I mean, I guess you always run the risk of that. But that's the risk that you run buying any electronic online. Buying cartridges, you're much more likely to buy a bootleg, but the console itself, is a bit more challenging to fake. I mean, nowadays, obviously, but. Okay, one sec. This is not working. I'm not doing sort by price low to high. It's just showing me everything. No, where is it? Come on, I want something useful. No, not $275. That's the other unfortunate thing. Like the retro console prices are just wacky. Like a lot of the time. I mean, I got lucky that I got my N64 when I did, because I'm pretty sure prices have gone up since then, but it was only like $60. But the prices on an SNES are like decent. Like you can probably find one for like about $100 with obviously a couple less games, but of course the issue with importing a Famicom is that it's going to be a Japanese console, so it's going to be in Japanese. So if you play any games that are text-based, they're going to be in Japanese. That's not the case for importing a Game Boy, though. Would always recommend importing a Game Boy from... Oh, look at that! In my area, listed 9 hours ago. Nintendo Super Famicom with 5 games for $100 US. Look at that. It comes with Super Mario Kart. It comes with Tiny Toon Adventures. Comes with Street Fighter. And I can't read that because VR display. But that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, nice. But no, I don't know. The I don't know. I enjoy retro consoles, but like with the prices they're charging for NESs, SNESs, and stuff that old, I just can't get behind it. It's so much money. Like for
Ooh,
things.
somebody's selling a Wii with the flip top.
Oh yeah, how much? Well, you already have a Wii though.
$87, but it comes with Super Mario Bros. 3 and 2 Nintendo
Ooh.
Wii, includes console controller and everything in games.
Like not worth it though, because the thing is, because you already have one, you can just mod it, and then you can just literally, if you want to play GameCube games, you can just buy a GameCube controller to USB adapter for like very cheap, and just do that. You can patch it so that GameCube games work on any Wii model. You just have to cope with controllers. So it's really not worth it if you already have a
Cope.
Wii. Like if you didn't have one, it's worth spending like maybe $5 extra or whatever to get the GameCube functionality. But
Yes.
indeed. But the Wii is so fun to mod and so fun to mess around with. There are a bunch of really fun things you can do with it. It's also just an epic
Somebody's
console.
selling a Sega?
Oh, which one?
it's a Sega Saturn.
A Saturn? Mate, who the fuck bought a Saturn?
It's $250 too.
Does it work though? I mean, it depends on if you're an actual Sega Saturn enjoyer. Like the Saturn didn't really have a lot, but like pretty cool console. It's relatively rare. It didn't sell too much. Kind of flopped.
And none of the games on here looks very interesting too.
Yeah, no. If you're going for Sega, you go Genesis, Dreamcast, or maybe Master System if you're into that. But the Saturn is
Probably
just
get the
totally
Saturn just to collect it.
Yeah.
Just to have it.
Yeah.
Just say, hey, I got a Saturn. That's it.
Yeah, you say, hey, I have a Sega Saturn. Boom. And now everyone wants
Have
to
you
be
seen
friends.
those I guess they call them man caves, right? Where they
Yeah.
have like every single
Every single-
retro
yes.
console in them. Oh
The
my
game
god. Every
collections.
single.
Yes. I'm nowhere near to that. I'm getting closer. I got the Xbox next to the TV with the Wii and the PlayStation on top of it, but I'm nowhere near that. My goal originally was to get all the Nintendo home consoles. Don't have a GameCube, don't have an SNES, don't have an NES. That's all I'm missing. Other than that, I've got everything.
And yeah, Kitsune. I'm from Anchorage, Alaska.
From Anchorage? Wait, you're from Anchorage?
I am from Anchorage, yes.
I didn't know that.
Yes.
My third grade teacher was from Anchorage, Alaska. I think.
Wait, are you being serious?
Yes, completely serious.
I thought you were just messing with me.
No. She was very nice. And then she stopped teaching, I think.
Because of you, right?
No, it was a couple years after. I could Google it, actually.
So you were the star. Okay.
I don't know how long she taught for. I hope she's still teaching. But she's very nice.
But yeah, I'm from Anchorage, the biggest city in Alaska. Which is not that big, considering the lower 48.
Yeah. Still. Yeah. It's wacky. I don't know. Yeah. I've only been to Alaska a total of once, and that was, like, not much. It was not really a actual, like, trip to Alaska. It was just a stop there. Okay, well, technically it was a trip to Alaska, but it was, cruise moment.
Yeah, I think I remember you saying that.
Yeah. It was interesting. Cruises are nice. It's just like if I had to pay for it, I wouldn't do it. Luckily, it was my family's choice. Everyone like pitched in a little bit or whatever, and this and that, or something like that, or like it's gonna be the one big family vacation or something like that, and it was fine. But if I had to actually pay for that, no. But once you're actually there, if you don't think about the money, it is so nice. It's so nice. You just whenever you want food, you just go up to the fucking deck where the food is, and you just get food,
Mm-hmm.
and it's always there. Almost always. There's always something.
Get food.
And then you want fresh cookies? Call them. They will have them at your door in like 10 minutes. Like fresh baked cookies. It is like so nice. We abuse that privilege so much. Oh my god. The amount of cookies I ate on that trip is more than I've ever eaten in my entire life. It's like but it was fun. They also had oh my god, they had this other restaurant on the boat. It was a burger restaurant and they had like the best fries in all of existence. I'm still dive in fries. Amazing. But it was fine. It's just like I don't know if I'd want to pay that much money to be out in the middle of the ocean. And then you have to pay extra if you want internet. Because there's no internet unless you pay them for their horrible, shitty speed, whatever it is. Probably satellite. And like my mom was like, "No, I'm not paying for that. I'm not paying extra for your internet." I was like, "Oh, okay." So, but it was an experience.
The weather right now, it's dark outside, and it was
Understandable.
snowing, and it was
Imagine
30 degrees
snow.
Fahrenheit
Imagine snow.
in Alaska of all places, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I just found out today.
Mm-hmm.
I found out today that we actually have sand dunes, but they're like
Oh,
not in the place that you think they would be
but
at.
they're like covered in ice or something like that.
I'll show you. Hold on a second.
Okay.
It's a place I would love to go.
Yeah.
And you want to know something else?
What?
The sand dune that's up here
Mm-hmm.
is the largest in North America.
Oh wow.
Yes. So not
That's
only you have the
cool.
largest mountain, but we have the largest sand dune.
Yeah. Fancy.
Let's see, I got gravity.
I think we have like some dunes here, but MF tourists just ruin fucking everything. So they're pretty much trampled. And that's the other thing too.
Copy.
A lot of sand dunes here, there's like a natural beach habitat where things will grow on the dune. Like plant life is growing on the dune. But because that doesn't match people's expectations of like perfectly smooth, like just sand dunes, they rip out the natural beach habitat and just replace it with that. And then, that's sad too. But oh well. I don't know. California beaches are highly overrated and not worth it. Especially in this area. It's just like not it. Just don't. Just don't.
Where is it? I was looking at a video of it before, and I can't find it.
Oh. Hmm.
Bro, I
What?
am not happy. Where
What
is this
happened?
fucking video at? I have to go through my history now.
YouTube watch history? Oh yeah, I do that all the time.
Oh, here it is. All right, I'm good. I
Okay.
found the video. Um, And right now, the temperature up there is like -10.
Oh wow.
Right, I'm gonna send it to you through Discord.
Okay. Nice.
And I copied it at a timestamp too. So
Oh, okay.
it will skip the beginning part.
Yeah, yeah. 1 sec. All right, let's open this and hope my ears don't pass away. 1 sec.
Oh yeah, there is music playing, by the way.
Yeah. The one on. Oh no, that's not bad. Never mind. The one thing is that like the volume for my headset is like it automatically sets itself to max in Windows. So whatever thing I play on desktop is the exact same volume as my VR content, unless I like turn it down on the website.
We're on a steep climb now.
Wait, damn. That is.
Would you believe that that was
massive.
Alaska?
I mean, that's semi-believable.
She's gotta save her.
I mean, most of the time we associate like sand and sand dunes with like hot climates, but they don't necessarily have to be in hot climates. It's just sand.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What
What?
the fuck?
What?
That isn't it. That's not the video. That's over. Andrew and I made a final stop at a fall road trip at the Great Sand Dunes North Indian National Park, located in motherfucker.
Colorado.
That's not it. That's not it. What the
Haha.
fuck? I am. Ooh, I am angry. I am angry. They lied. I put.
Rip bozo.
I gotta go back to YouTube now. I gotta go back to Google because I did it through Google
Ooh.
and I did the parentheses. Oh my god, I hate it.
I see.
Fuck. I hate myself. Bobby. Man, Wikipedia doesn't have the in-person photos of it too.
Haha. Cope. Seed. Mauled.
Oh my god, I am. Ooh, I am mad. I want to, because here. I wanted to go up there and
Yeah.
explore the sand dunes. You know?
Yeah.
All right. Well, here's the name of it at least. I don't know how you can.
I'll just
say
Google it
it.
later. No.
Exactly. And if you put that in Google Earth, bro.
Oh well, yeah, I should do that later. 1 sec. Where? Alaska sand dunes hint at ancient past. gi.alaska.edu. Geophysical Institute.
It's amazing.
Oh, that's really cool. 26 square miles. Interesting. That's really cool.
So
Oh, there are
smack dab
multiple
middle
of them.
nowhere. Mm-hmm.
There are 3 things listed on this map.
So like when you think of sand dunes, do you really think of Alaska? I wouldn't.
Not really, no. Not a lot. Well, to be fair, I don't find myself frequently thinking about sand dunes, but all right, Robert. We're talking about Halo recently. Here you go.
Yes.
Wanna play Halo? I got my computer all ready, all set up and running.
What the fuck is this?
It's a PowerBook G4.
Why?
Halo runs on Mac OS.
Why?
For funsies. Halo was originally meant to be a Mac
funsies.
game. It was originally announced as a Mac game, and then Microsoft bought Bungie, and then it came to PC and Xbox.
Oh my god.
But it works, and it works surprisingly well. Like, I was surprised, man. Like, this is like a 2005 laptop. It has a PowerPC G4 at 1.5 gigahertz. I did not expect it to run at all. It's running. It's running surprisingly well. Mind you, the graphics don't look amazing, but they're pretty much on par with what you would have seen from a mid-range PC at the time. And, like, you know, Halo on Mac.
Oh, Mac.
Yeah, it's the goofiest thing. That's actually the fun part, though, because like let's face it, all of my friends have MacBooks, like all of them. I am one of like 10 people at my entire school that has like a Windows PC, and this means that we can all play Halo. We can all actively play a Halo deathmatch in class. Oh, sorry, I mean at break, during lunch,
Okay.
because it has
Okay.
local multiplayer and it's on Mac and Windows. But yeah,
Alright.
it's
I'm gonna
fun.
grab a screenshot of this sand dune right here.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, no, you see, you already saw it. Never
Yeah, I
mind. What
saw
the
it.
fuck am I doing?
I saw it on the article.
There's like 1, 2, 3. Then you got a bunch of small ones between them.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Really cool.
I did have Halo on Steam.
Oh, nice. Like
but
Master
it
Chief
took too much
Collection
space.
or one of the older ones?
Yeah. I had the Master Chief Collection.
The
Yes,
thing that's
yes.
nice about the Master Chief Collection is when you open up the game, you can choose which games you want installed and which games you want uninstalled. So you can keep it downloaded and only keep Halo CE, or only keep Halo 2, or only keep whichever one you want.
Mm-hmm.
But you're right, it does take up a decent amount of space.
Yeah, I wanted to have them all because I bought the whole thing,
Yeah.
but I couldn't do it. I had to upgrade my SSD.
Yeah.
I had to get like what's the biggest terabyte you can get in SSD?
It depends on whether you want
2
NVMe or
terabytes?
SATA. NVMe is like the small, fast one. SATA is like the slightly larger, slightly slower ones.
Yeah, that's it. That's the M.3 you're talking about, right?
M.2, yeah. So it's
M.3, not M.2. What do you mean? M.2.
it's M.2.
It's M.3.
No, it's M.2. M.2 describes the connector. NVMe describes
You know
the
what? Let me
protocol.
check this.
It's M.2.
Let's see how wrong.
Let's see how right I am. I installed this on my computer.
Okay, yes, M.2.
Yeah. It's mildly confusing because M.2 is the form factor. It's what the little plug is called. NVMe is a protocol because there are two types of M.2 SSDs. There's M-SATA and there's NVMe. M-SATA, you don't want M-SATA because it's bad and it's slow. NVMe is a faster protocol, but they both have the exact same connector. But yeah, on an NVMe drive, I think the max you can currently get is about 8 terabytes. On a SATA SSD, the max you can get that's consumer friendly is 16 terabytes. It's going to cost you though. The max you can get at an enterprise level is about 100 terabytes. But and you could theoretically purchase it as a consumer, but the company that offers it, you know it's going to be expensive when their website says contact us where the buy button is. That's when you know it's expensive. But they exist.
Yeah.
But in terms of consumer, Samsung has 16 terabyte SSDs. They're very expensive, but
Or I could get like a HDD drive.
Yeah, you could.
External storage. I mean, it won't be the fastest, but it can hold a lot of data.
Yeah. Definitely. The prices are surprisingly good. You can get like 6 terabytes for like $100. But yeah, oh, there we
Mhm.
go. Sabrent Rocket 8 terabyte NVMe drive for $1,000.
Right.
You could also get a 16 terabyte SATA SSD for cheaper, but it's still expensive. But really the strat is just like smaller drives. Like you can get a terabyte of storage for like what, like $100 maybe. And if you want a 2 terabyte drive, you can get like actually wait, that's so decent. Wait, Samsung Evo NVMe 2 terabyte for like $150. That's not bad. Although that is on a discount. Apparently, normally it's more expensive, but they're not bad. But honestly, mechanical hard disks aren't that bad as long as you're just using them for like games and stuff. Booting off of one is a pain in the ass, but just for
Yeah.
games, like you're
It's
fine.
definitely better for storage.
Hmm. And if you're also just doing like games and stuff, you can easily use you can easily just use a SATA SSD instead of the faster NVMe ones and still get a pretty fast experience for much less. But yeah, I need to buy more storage too. Both of my drives are full, and my hard drive is fine for now. But when I open up the like Crystal Disk Info, the thing that tells you all your hard drive information and stuff, the status of my hard drive says caution. So that's mildly worrying. But it's fine.
Yeah, I'll let Future Robert worry about getting more storage then,
Yeah.
because I'm saving up to go on a trip on our favorite rocket ship, going through sailing
The
through the
sky,
stars,
little
little
Einstein.
Einstein.
So true. Well, that's
Yeah,
understandable.
I want to go on vacation next year again.
Nice. Where are you going?
Not quite sure.
Okay.
We're still figuring that out.
That's understandable.
I want to go for like 3 weeks though. I want to go for like a 2 or 3 weeks.
Nice. Fancy.
Mm-hmm.
That's really cool though. I've been I don't know.
I'm hoping that we can go somewhere like in Texas.
Yeah. Understandable.
But they actually want to come up to Alaska to do some touristy stuff up here.
Ah, okay, gotcha. Two
Yes,
polar
so-
opposites.
Uh-huh.
Hmm. I don't know. Texas is fine. I don't know. I've only been to like the southern part mainly because goddamn Texas is hella large, but because that's where most of my like family lives that still live in Texas, mind you, in the southern area. So I don't really have much experience with that, and that was also like
Oh,
years ago.
you got Texas blood in you, huh?
Yeah, I was born in Texas.
Bruh.
Yeah.
You don't have a Texas accent though.
Yeah, because I was born in Texas, and then like a week later brought back to here because funny silly surrogate moment. But yeah, no, we like lived in California my entire life. Like my parents already had the house here. It was just Texas moment. So wasn't but a lot of my family's from there. Like that's where my dad grew up.
Would you want to live in Texas?
No.
No.
It's not a bad place. I just like the area that I live in so much that I really don't want to move because one, great food. I love the food in this area. There are so many good restaurants really near me. Two, like I love the area that I live in so much. The only issue is lack of street paving, because like our city's really goofy about that. But other than that, we are just enough outside the big city to like not be bothered by all the stupid big city stuff. Um, but not far enough that it's like not inaccessible, you know? Like if I wanted to, I could take public transport or drive into the city and then get all the access to all the cool fancy stuff that you get with the perks of being in a big city. But I'm also not heavily bothered by all the noise and stuff. It's still relatively quiet here. Um, and obviously it's expensive given California. But if I could, I would love to keep living in this area. It's just it's so convenient. It's so nice. I like it here. Nothing terribly wrong with Texas. You know, property cheaper, but heat. And also that goofy off thing that happened with the Texas power grid really showcased what a skill issue having a separate power grid from the nation is.
That was really rare, though.
No,
It was, like,
no, I
really, it's like
know,
out of the
but
blue. Though people did die, I would admit that much.
definitely, and that kind of thing is just going to happen more and more and more. Because funny, silly climate change moment. Like obviously rare still, but just the fact that the fact that it was able to happen is kind of an issue. And also nothing wrong with people from Texas, but me and the average Texan have a very large difference of opinions. Depending on obviously it depends, but I don't know. I don't know if I'd vibe with Texas.
I heard Austin is pretty
It depends on the city.
different from the rest of Texas.
Yeah, it highly depends on the city. A lot of the larger cities are a bit different, but living in a large city would essentially be the same as living in a larger city here, but like mildly different, you know? There isn't really a lot of a change.
I thought about if I would move to Texas, I probably would move to Austin because they have Google Fiber there.
Yeah. I mean, isn't Google like slowly killing Google Fiber? Like not killing it, but they're dialing back. Like they're not building new lines anymore.
I don't know
But that's understandable.
because Austin is like a very tech heavy place.
Yeah, it is.
Up Texas.
Yeah, definitely. No, fiber is so nice. Like legitimately so nice. Like cable is fine and cable works, but the speeds that cable companies offer compared to what fiber offers is just depressing. Like, and they know this too. Spectrum got so outplayed by AT&T Fiber that like they lowered the prices. Because after we switched plans, they lowered their prices massively. And it's still not truly worth it. I mean,
how low it went?
It went to like I have to check actually. I can go to Spectrum website. But it's still not amazing because then you're buying internet through AT&T and AT&T is kind of a bitch sometimes. So like AT&T as a company, not the best. Dealing with AT&T is stupid and dumb. They've also done some funny, silly things as a company that I don't necessarily agree with, but their internet service is actually brilliant. Like it has been so stable. Like on Spectrum, my internet cut out a lot. Like a lot. Like you know, like not like every hour, but like at least once a day. At least once a day, something would happen, and it would go down for a little bit. With AT&T Fiber, that has not happened. I have not had one service outage since they installed it. Let me check. Now, I think the prices for Spectrum differ depending on where you're buying it, obviously, and in some places they don't have faster stuff. But let me check. Oh, fetching offers, shush. Okay. Well, it's fetching offers, but they were there we go. They were not compelling enough to like even think about switching back, you know? It was low, mind you. Yeah, okay. $40 a month for 500 meg down, but what they don't tell you is that while you're getting 500 meg down, you're only getting 20 megs up. So it's 500 down and 20 up for $40 a month. And then 1 gigabit down and 500 megabit up for $60 a month. Which is
And that's better than mine.
which is okay, but considering that you can get gigabit down and gigabit up for like $80, and the plan that we're buying from AT&T is 500 down, 500 up for $60 a month, and they over deliver. We're actually getting 600 down and 600 up for 60 a month. It's like, you know. And then you
Well, it
get the
could be
5
because you're new
run.
subscribers. Usually, in the first couple of months, they might give you like a good taste,
A little
of
bit,
good
but no,
connection.
it's
Then later on,
no, they've been pretty decent. And I've heard good things about AT&T Fiber. Although most ISPs that I've seen over deliver a little bit on speed, Spectrum did the same thing. They on average gave us about 50 megabits per second above what our advertised speed was, and I know why they do this. They do it to keep the customers happy. Much better to over deliver just a little bit than under deliver, because if they over deliver, even if it's just by a little bit on their speeds, even if it's a bit less reliable, you're thinking, oh, I'm getting an amazing deal. I'm paying for this plan and I'm actually getting this. That's literally the exact same thing. They're going to give you those speeds no matter what. Essentially, they literally just downgrade what they say on the website by a little bit just so that they don't get godded. Like that's what every single ISP I've seen does.
let's see. My download speeds is like 9 megabytes.
Okay. Megabit or megabyte?
I'm guessing byte. Mbps.
Oh,
capital
megabits.
M.
Gotcha.
So is that 9? And it's less than 0 on upload.
Uh-oh.
It says on here, internet connection should be able to handle streaming and HD video. If multiple devices are streaming video at the same time, you may run into some slowdowns.
Yeah. That was the goofiest thing. One of my friends was talking about like internet plans in his area, and there were like 3 options. There was Spectrum, there was satellite, and then there was a local ISP. And I went on their website, and things are bad when they advertise the ability to check Facebook as a selling point for their high tier plan. Like that's when it's bad.
But yeah, I'm paying like $120 something
Oh,
for
Robert.
Robert.
At
Where I
that
live
point,
at, where I live at, I'm only allowed to get it as a package with my home phone.
Robert, at that point, literally
where they
just
get
pay
you.
your outstanding bill with the cable company. At that point, it's not worth it. Literally, at that point, it would be more affordable to buy a cell service line. To buy a single cell service line from a major carrier. Cell service, even when you buy only in one line, unlimited from a major carrier, at max is like $80 a month.
So, like mine, but $50 a month.
What?
Because my phone is through Straight Talk, and Straight Talk's through AT&T.
Yeah.
I got unlimited.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But yeah, that's really whack. How do you put up with that?
I don't have a choice. I
You
mean,
literally
I
can't just
could,
use like
I could,
PDA net or something.
I could, I could try just just cancel my package deal, just save up for like a year and then pay it off.
Mm-hmm.
But again, like I'm Robert,
Mm-hmm.
you know.
Again, the thing is, I feel like at that point, the strat is just like use a mobile hotspot or like buy a hotspot device or something like that because you know, like that is depressing. Depressing.
Yeah.
Like I understand like if like in some cases like with satellite internet, but even satellite internet isn't that expensive. Like sure you have to pay for the dish
Well,
or rent it, but satellite costs like $90 to $100 a month depending on the provider.
Let's see, Sato, like
HughesNet. I'm googling it right now.
Seward,
HughesNet.
Alaska. Let's see.
Plans.
Top 5 providers in Sierra Alaska. Let's see. Viasat.
Oh, Viasat, yeah.
How many connected devices do you have out? 1 or 2. Are you interested in internet deals? Yes. Which data plan would you like? Unlimited.
But
Check
yeah.
if you're eligible. God damn it! You
Oh
can't
my
just tell
God.
me. It doesn't give you a map.
Home internet
It wants me
plans.
to give me my. It must.
Wait.
It wants me to give my information to them in order for me to see what their deals are.
Wait. Viasat has 150 megabit? What the fuck? That's not satellite, is it? No. That can't be. I refuse to believe that. It has to be some kind of cable internet type thing. It actually has to be.
Let's see. $100 prepaid card via rebate applies to HughesNet resident subscribers only. Must be leased for a year. Must be active for 31 days to qualify.
Okay, I'm going to their 1 sec.
Well, it's $50 per month. 50 gigabytes a month.
For who? For which one?
The top one. Oh, I didn't scroll down. All of them are $50 per month for the HughesNet.
Yeah. Let's see.
Bro.
What?
Bro.
What?
Okay. Well, okay, so it says on here
Mm-hmm.
it'll be 40 gigabytes a month.
Yeah. Total or high speed
for
data?
like a bronze data. That includes unlimited, but it's after 40 gigabytes, it goes to 12 megabytes per second. So I have to go to the 60 gigabytes a month one, which would cost $119.99.
Yeah, Viasat's plans in the area are not looking good. Satellite is just generally not worth it. Unless you're really totally in the middle of nowhere.
Oh, I would have to. No, I wouldn't be able to do it still because I'll have to hook up on the apartment. I wouldn't be allowed. I wouldn't
Yeah,
allow
you have
to.
to hook up a dish. Yeah.
And I don't even have a balcony, so I can't keep it. Can't
Oh,
keep it
rip.
secure somewhere.
Yeah.
So not even. I can't even do it, even if I want to.
Really, your only hope is just the cable company or like wireless home internet.
Hmm.
Like the whole fucking like T-Mobile home internet or whatever bullshit. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't think we got T-Mobile internet in Alaska.
Yeah, it's almost all carriers have it, but it's really subjective. Like for them to offer it, you have to be close to a cell tower of that carrier, and then this and that, and then it's like not terribly reliable either, because it's essentially just a mobile phone plan. It's susceptible to a lot of annoying things that mobile phone plans are
Oh
susceptible
yeah,
to.
it's not. Yeah, it's not worth it. It's not worth it.
It's not. It's not.
T-Mobile.
The other thing too, though, is if you know,
Remember there's.
Hmm?
Go ahead.
If you know, for example, if you know that like AT&T if AT&T has towers in your area, and you know that AT&T is already operating in your area, on the AT&T website, there's an option to request that they start offering fiber service in your area. And if a decent amount of people request it, they might. Because my area didn't have AT&T fiber until literally this year. But like a year or two ago, I went on their webpage and I requested it. And I guess enough people in the general area requested it because they ran a line to my neighborhood. So it's possible, but I don't know. For it to be possible, they'd have to have some kind of infrastructure in your area, which is possible because you said that you have Straight Talk, which runs off AT&T towers, meaning they have something. But that's just like a very, I don't know, what's the word that I'm looking for? Oh my god, it's like a very dim hope, you know? It's like a last ditch attempt.
I'm looking at AT&T right now. Your address already have it.
AT&T also offers
Not available at your
non-fiber
address.
internet, but it's terrible. Like they have,
Yeah, it's not available in my area. It's not available in my area.
yeah, it's not. It's not available everywhere. It's a little unfortunate, but
Let's see how much it is, though. Let me take a look. Doesn't give you a package still. You have to still have to check. I'll
no.
use my Anchorage address. See if it does anything. That makes no sense.
What?
All right, it still says not available at this address.
Ah,
I'm gonna change the address again. Let's see.
wait, Robert, have you looked at Spit W spots? Because when I look for ISPs with your zip code, it says this one is
Better internet
listed.
for Fairbanks.
This one is saying that it's 50% available in that zip code, and that speeds up to 150 megabits per second. It might not be obviously available in your exact area, but
Services. Resident internet.
oh yeah, there's a little spot of coverage down there. Oh, look at that. On their coverage map.
Basic plus 89 month, 99 month. Basic and plus. Oh yeah, it is cheaper.
Obviously, it's
Oh.
still expensive though. But
That guy piece started. Find a right plan for you.
Honestly, almost all
Guys.
ISPs are a scam. They're all terrible. There's no such thing as a good internet service provider.
Let me check the coverage map one more time.
Wait. Wait, AT&T has
Excuse me.
5G in your area? Gah?
Yes.
That's insane. I wouldn't expect that. I mean, shoot, I don't even get reliable 5G coverage in my area. The minute I leave the city, it just dies. Excuse me.
Stream HD content, check. It says check email, shop online,
Check
browse.
email.
It's very tempting. It'll
Yeah.
bring it down by a significant amount, like $30.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
The other thing too is, do you know if it's DSL or cable?
It's probably gonna be DSL because
Is your current plan DSL?
it is.
Okay, because I was gonna say that like latency would be improved if it was cabled instead of DSL. But I don't know. I don't know if there is anything. Yo, the Alaska Connected program. Never mind. You might qualify if your household income is below 200% of the federal poverty level. I mean, it's good to check anyways. There are a couple
Oh
other
my God.
requirements, but still. Something about Lifeline, Snap, tribal
Mhm.
shit. I don't know. Something like that.
Mhm.
Something like that. But, oh well. RIP. Paying for internet moment.
I mean, yeah, no, I won't be able to qualify. I think I make too much.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just right above it, I believe.
Yeah, RIP.
Let me look it up real quick. What's this year's 2022 federal what is it called?
Poverty line, something like that.
Poverty guidelines.
You can also just Google what's it called. Fucking keep Alaska connected.
Oh yeah, I make too much.
Yeah.
So for Alaska, it would be 16,000 for one person for the poverty
Yeah.
guideline,
That is not
and
much.
I make upward of 20 or 30.
Yeah. I don't think that qualifies. That's okay though.
Sheesh, man.
It's fine.
Well, there's poverty
You
line for state and city.
you and someone else in your family meets other requirements. What do you mean other requirements? Oh, it just says contact us to learn more. You could probably just Google it. Some shit like I think it's called Keep Alaska Connected. But
Like I think what they mean is like if if somebody in your family is taking like food stamps or
Yeah,
somebody's on
yeah.
a Medicaid,
That's understandable.
then then you'll be qualified because they're under your household.
Yeah. But that is epic. If you do qualify, they'll provide you 10 megabit internet service for free, or they'll give you $89 off higher speed plans.
Mm-hmm.
But that's only if you qualify. If you qualify, you're probably not going to be looking to buy higher speed plans anyways. I mean, you know, obviously the prices still are amazing, but it's a little better, I guess. I don't know.
It is. It is. I'll check it out. I'll check it out.
But it really it
I
depends.
never
It might
heard
not
of a
be worth
spit
it.
spots. I never heard of it.
Yeah, me neither. It's apparently a local ISP.
The W in the middle is for wireless. When was the last time the internet provider had a middle initial?
Wait,
Hot
is it wireless?
spots.
Oh.
Hot wireless spots.
Oh. So, is that how they do their internet? Is it like a wireless thing?
Could be.
Because that might be a mild issue. It depends.
Well, I do have a cell tower that I
Yeah,
live
but
close to.
still, wireless is like not the play. The thing is, like, the middle W for wireless could also just be the fact that they offer Wi-Fi. They bundle a Wi-Fi thing with it. A free Wi-Fi internet connection. Yes? It's wait a sec. Oh shoot. Okay, give me like a sec. Give me a sec. I'm sorry. Like 5 minutes, please. I'll be done like very soon. Robert, it's 10 o'clock.
If Gary Dina, how dare you? You waste my time talking about internet when I could be singing, Gary Tina.
That's my
What
bad.
the heck, Gary?
You could just sing and like say you wanted to sing.
It's 9 p.m.
Yeah, it is late. I'm being forced
It's
to get off
bedtime
now.
for me.
Yeah, actually, same. Well, I have
Okay.
some extra time, but I need to go get myself some food as well. But
Mhm.
it was nice to chat with you, Robert.
Yeah, it's been a while. Yes.
Yeah. Have a
Even
good
though we're on
evening.
Discord and we don't message each other very often,
Yeah,
which
I
makes
know.
me cry.
That's my bad. I forgot. Like, I don't want to bother people.
No.
I don't want to just send them like random shit. So like, I
Oh, no,
don't
I'm the
message
same.
people much. But
No, I'm the same.
thank you though, and have a good evening. Oh my. Oh,
Yeah.
my hand is not
Good
having
night.
fun. Uh-oh. Okay. Good night.
Bye.
Oh my god, I can't even press the home button. Okay, I'm just gonna exit Steam VR. Sorry, y'all. I apologize. I apologize for this. I lost track of time completely. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye.